What's going on? What the fuck is that shit? What's going on? What's going on? Why is my cam frozen right now? And wait, hold on. Is it frozen if I go to here? It is. What the hell is going? Yo, what's going on? Hokage Banana. How you doing? How you doing? Let me deactivate and reactivate my. There we go. Okay, hold on. Where's Codation's video? Yo, I forgot he wasn't here, so I had to adjust some ish right now. Give me a second here. Let's see. Whoa,
sure.
Why is that not locked or whatever? However, it isn't it supposed to. This stupid thing. Oh my gosh,
Welcome everybody. This
Yo, take it away, Codations. Take it away. It's all you, man.
By the way, just so you guys know, this is Derek's setup. By the way, so IT technical difficulty guy over here.
It's definitely Codation's fault. Let's be honest.
So what do you want me to do? Do you want me to not green screen myself? Would that make it easier for you?
No, I want you to. Oh wait, yeah, you can't green screen yourself with this. That's correct.
That's probably what we got going on then.
Yep. Ungreen screen yourself, sir. Boom. Hold on, I gotta drag that that corner. Boom. Okay, you're a little shorter than me. I don't want you to feel. Let me drag you up there a little bit. I don't want you to feel. You know what I'm saying? I don't want you to.
Oh yeah. Nope, I got you. Dude, it looks. I think it looks a little bit better. I mean, I still look pasty as shit, but I think it looks a little bit better. I think my green screen looks cleaner, doesn't it?
Yeah, dude, it looks so much cleaner.
What do you got going on over here? You color correcting me? Is that what you got going on?
No, dude, I ain't doing shit, man. I'm just chilling, man. I'm just chilling.
Chilling like a villain on penicillin?
What? Yeah, about
no.
Yeah,
no.
No. You right. This needs to go down one. How do I? That's what I need.
Breathe.
Nope.
How do I breathe?
How do I breathe without you?
What are you doing?
Then I want to know. I fixed it. You're fine. You're fine.
What do we got going on here? Jeez Louise.
You're fine. Take this off of here. We don't need that. Boom. Yes, remove. Okay.
I mean, I do have my lights, my new Godox lights. Those are like at max. Those are at 100% right now. So maybe that's something that I could turn down a little bit. Maybe. I don't know.
Do you feel like you need to? I can't tell from my screen's not. I just think it comes through as it's like just the way it comes through. I think on Zoom, to be honest, man.
Okay.
All right, let me see what's going on in the chat real quick. Hokage says, wait, why does that say third? Banana, Hokage, welcome to the stream, by the way, if I didn't say that. Jack says, what's up, brother? Peace and love from Ireland. What's going on, Jack? Peace and love from America. Land of the free. Banana says, making sure he don't fall short. Hokage says, chilling like Krillin. Yeah, dude, exactly.
Chilling like Krillin. There we go. Dragon Ball Z reference.
Exactly what I was thinking, man. Exactly what I was thinking. Yo, I'm floating a little bit off the bottom. I just realized that. Let me just...
You're floating in midair. Dude, all right. So, you know what my first question is for you, D, tonight?
Oh god.
Like,
what?
Bro, is it just me, or is all of your live streams recently seem to draw more attention on YouTube than Twitch? Not attention as in like new people loading in, but as in like, for whatever reason, the YouTube chat seems to be a lot more active than the Twitch chat.
Well, part of that would probably be because I started streaming on all the platforms again, whereas before I wasn't for a while. I was only streaming on Twitch. The second part is yes, if you're a new streamer and you're starting off, you should stream on YouTube, not anywhere else, in my opinion. Unless you're going to multi-stream. But yeah,
Right, I'm just
YouTube's
talking
way
about, I'm
better.
just talking about in terms of your channel. I'm talking about as in like me tuning into your live streams, like your gaming, the podcast, all of that stuff. Like I feel like for a while there, I mean, which I know you were only doing Twitch when you were affiliated, but like, or the partnership. But I'm saying, but like, since you have been doing both of them again, I still feel like you've picked up a lot more attraction. I mean, from YouTube, chat than you do Twitch. I remember there was days where this Twitch chat, everybody was in this Twitch chat, everybody was in here.
Yeah.
And then now I feel like everybody is like migrated over to YouTube, which is great. That's fantastic. But I just was curious if you've noticed that. If you've noticed that you started getting a lot more people active in YouTube chat versus Twitch.
Yeah, I think part of the problem is too something that's hard when you're a small streamer is the thing most content creators don't like to admit is most people get bored with you after a while. So people that were the Twitch kind of main crowd. It's now been a year and a half that I've been streaming again, and I think just a lot of them are starting to fall away just out of the thing is like kids grow up, they get older, they don't maybe watch Twitch as much, they start doing other things, people get older, so I think it's a mixture of things. I think it's number one, there's no discoverability on Twitch, so what you're seeing is the people that have been watching me for a long time that had found me and mostly got pushed from YouTube over to Twitch. It's been so long that they're getting bored of me or whatever, and kind of not completely. I mean, they still stop in, but they're not a lot of hardcore watchers like they were. But the problem is Twitch brings in no new viewers at all.
Right.
And with me streaming to all the platforms now, there's no reason for people on YouTube to move over to Twitch, so they just stay on YouTube. Right. So the new people that are coming in and stuff mainly seems to come in on YouTube. I don't know. Does that make sense?
Yeah. I mean, yeah. No, I get what you're saying. That makes sense.
So, Hokage says I haven't noticed that. I don't know where you at, Hokage. Banana says, anyone want to do a counter of how often the guy on the right says like? He does say like a lot.
The guy on the right. That's right. I don't know who that is, depending on which right you're talking about.
Like, I don't know, dude.
I don't know either. Like, I mean, come on.
Who knows, dude? Like.
Sponsoring that energy
Bang
drinks.
Energy, they do sponsor a lot of small creators.
Ooh.
My one buddy that got famous on TikTok that I helped out, that was his first sponsor, was Bang, back when he had like 5,000 followers or something, and you'd always see his promos up, you'd always see him with a Bang in his videos. It was funny, with me, because I was knowing that they were sponsorship, that's why he always had a Bang in the video. He didn't even drink the stuff.
He didn't even drink it?
I don't think so. I'm pretty sure he just.
Why would that be the case? Fuck that. I would totally be.
I mean, it was just paid product placement. A lot of like in movies and stuff where there's products. A lot of those actors probably don't eat or drink that stuff. Like when you see Burger King have a paid product placement or whatever.
That's true.
Okage says, "I got you." Then he says, "One."
Anyone want to do a counter? Oh, then right.
Oh, I think they're okay. I think they're doing the counter.
Oh,
I was like, one what?
That's
okay, I think Hokage started the you know what? I can't talk tonight.
I got you. No worries. No.
Yo, dude. So, all right, let me do a little intro here for the podcast, I guess, since we were kind of getting things set up as we dove in, and then we will kind of officially dive in.
Sounds good.
Yo, I did a just chatting stream. Well, let me do a little intro first.
Yeah, you're supposed to do an intro.
What's going on, guys? We are live, back with another podcast. I know we have missed like the last 2 weeks. 2 weeks ago, Mr. Codations and his wife came down with a little bit of the flu or something. I don't know if he ever actually told me what it was or if he even knows what it was. But came down with a little sickness, so we missed that week. And then last week, of course, was the goddamn Super Bowl. So we were not here live last week for the podcast, but we are picking it back up. We are back this week, ready to go, rearing to go. I got so much shit to talk to Mr. Codations about since we had 2 weeks off. So it'll be a fun one, I do believe.
Perfect.
Banana in the chat says, I'll do how many times Derek says the. Well, we're starting at about 100 there from that start of that. Because I had a brain fart and my mind it didn't stop, man.
Exactly.
Anyways, welcome, Codations, to another episode of the podcast. How are you doing, man? How's life treating you?
Oh man, dude, we are doing fantastic. We are just trucking along, man, getting things done. We've got so much stuff going on right now, dude. So
You're
yeah, so
blowing up over there, dude.
blown up where?
I with your content creation, I'm saying you got
Oh
lots
yeah,
of
yeah,
stuff
yeah,
going
yeah.
on.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. No, I mean, going back a couple of weeks ago, man. Yeah, dude, me and the wife. I mean, we were both sick. We're not really sure. I know that I think it's more of like a stomach flu that people have going around. Because not only did we get it, but a couple of our family members got it. You know, like shortly after us, even though we weren't around them. You know what I mean? And then it just started kind of like snowballing, like through our daycare and a couple other people. You know what I mean? So I think it was just happened to be a stomach like bug or flu 24-hour thing that we had. Because I mean, again, we didn't experience any other symptoms, but throwing up and just pretty much felt like shit for 24 hours is all it was. So
Makes sense.
but we got over that, which was good. Then, like you said, yeah, the Super Bowl hit. We didn't do a whole lot this year for Super Bowl. We pretty much just went to our in-laws, my in-laws place, and then had Super Bowl over there. Had a couple little finger foods, that kind of sort of thing. Just hung out. We're all Bears fans, the Bears. So with that being the case, we weren't really necessarily pulling for any one team. So we just were tuning into the Super Bowl as always. And then we got, geez, man, I don't even know, to catch you up to speed where I'm at right now. Just got back today from my parents' place, about 2 hours away from here. So we went there to visit my dad and stepmom, and I pretty much bought his old truck from him,
Oh,
which was the reason
nice.
why we went down there. So yeah, so I pretty much I'm selling my old Buick. I got like a 2003 Buick that was my wife's second car, like in high school, that is just beat up all the shit. Last time the odometer even worked, it was over 250,000 miles. So we're
Wow.
pretty much just at the point now where I mean, the car's running just fine. It's worth like $300 on Kelly Blue Book. My brother needs a car, so I've decided to sell it to him for $500. And then yeah, so then I bought the truck. So yeah, that's pretty much where we're at right
Nice,
now.
nice. What kind
But
of
other than
truck? What
that,
year?
so it's an older vehicle. It's I think it's like an '01. It's like an '01 Dodge Ram is what it is. So he bought it brand new right off of the lot, and then I think he only has 110,000 miles on it from like '01.
Wow.
So
Okay.
so it was so I mean basically all we did was trade the one used vehicle for another used vehicle, but this used truck solved a lot of problems because one, I didn't have a truck. So the 2 years we've been living in a house, I've had to borrow other people's vehicles, or trouble somebody else to help me, with their truck to move, materials or remodeling and all that stuff, you know what I mean? Or pay extra to have it delivered. And then I just saw the comment.
I know Hokage already gave up, dude. He already gave up, man.
Oh man, but so so it solved the problem of not having a truck, which is good. It solved the problem with having 4-wheel drive. I've been trying to get around with this Buick. In the winter, this year's already put down so much snow. So with that being the case, we just what I mean. It solves a lot of problems for us, which is really really good. And not only that too, we're still trading up. Does that make sense? I mean, we're still getting a vehicle with less mileage. I mean, we're getting a lot better stuff. So yeah, I mean, but that's cool. So I got a new truck, which is cool. So that was today. And then as far as content creation goes, man, dude, I've got so much to talk about when it comes to that, dude. I've been on the grind, dude. Been on the grind, man. Putting in the work, trying to record the stuff. I mean, literally just trying to figure out what I want to do with my channel, the best way to do certain things. The Discord's been blowing up. I just finally got my 2 official mods, which are sweet. So shout out to them if they're tuning into the podcast, man. Like I said, I've got 2 mods. They're doing fantastic right now. They're pretty much just holding down the fort for me. It takes a lot of work off of me, being the content creator. It takes a lot of work off for me having to, constantly try to go regulate the Discord because we've got almost 400 people in the Discord right now. Like that's active, that's constantly doing shit. So
Yeah,
that's
that's
nice.
awesome, man.
Yeah,
Congrats,
man.
congrats, dude.
Yeah, it's going. It's going. I mean, like I said, we're getting there. So I've got a bunch of games coming down the pipeline. I've got one coming up in like 3 days from now. So I gotta be ready to load into there, do content creation on that. I've got another one like 4 or 5 days after that one. Another game that I want to feature. We've got BlizzCon, I believe, next month. So that's coming around the corner. Hopefully I find out more about Diablo Immortal, which is going to be probably the hit game that I'm gonna try to take
That's
off
that's
of,
going
very
that's going mobile only, correct?
Diablo Immortal is, yes. They're still
Is
working
mobile
on
only.
They're still working on Diablo 4, but Diablo Immortal is going to be the Diablo mobile version, basically. And it's
When
going to
does
be
that
really, really
officially
good.
release, or has it? It's
No,
in
it hasn't
beta,
released
right?
yet.
Or is
Yeah,
it in
yeah, it
beta?
hasn't released. What do you mean by released? Is it are we discussing when they announced that they were making it or when it came
No,
out?
no, no. When does it come out on mobile? Like, when do you got to start?
They have not
They have
put a
not
date on
announced it. Okay, okay,
it.
okay.
No.
I don't know
So
anything about it.
so it was announced I believe it was either last year or the year before at E3 or BlizzCon. So when they announced it, I mean, I'm sure you knew about it. Remember, it was that giant stink. Everybody was pissed off, because they didn't announce Diablo 4 first. They announced a mobile game, and everybody was like, "Oh, why the hell are you making a mobile game? This is ridiculous," because all these Diablo fans are PC players, you
Right.
know. So it was a big stink, a big problem. And then, but anyways, long story short, to get off of that, they released the game. They've been pushing out a whole bunch of leaks. They've had a couple like closed betas, which have been really, really, it's Blizzard, you know what I mean? So it's very, close knit, unless if unless if you know somebody, you're not getting into a closed beta, so,
Right.
or you're a big content creator, and I'm not there yet. So, but I've been a big fan of Blizzard, man. I mean, like, as far as, the Blizzard, franchise and games, and I've played all the Diablos. I got some of the Blizzard games all the way back from like the original Warcraft, games. So I'm pumped up for the fact that we got a Diablo, but on mobile phone, which is going to be really, really cool. So
Yeah.
I'm looking at,
I don't see. I think the thing is, not to interrupt you, sorry,
no,
but
you're
I
good,
think
go
the
ahead.
thing is, and I think we actually talked about this once before on the stream, but I think the thing
Yep.
is I just don't think PC players realize just how big mobile gaming is nowadays. Like, already, I think people still think like mobile gaming is becoming big, and they don't realize how massive it just already is, because PC players are kind of already in their own little world. So
Yep.
Hokage says, "Is that hat what I think it is?" I don't know. Then he says, "quote unquote, do you not have phones?" Shaking my head. Banana says, "I play on all devices: Switch, console, mobile, PC. I play PC only. I do play on Switch occasionally with my wife and daughter, but
Yep. No, I mean, going back to the other point, yeah, I mean, that's a whole nother side topic, but yeah, I mean, I agree with you. I think, and I've got friends that are just exactly like that on both sides. I mean, I've got friends that play on console that have been console players since the original Xbox One when it came out, and they're completely against mobile. And it's not against as in like they just won't play a mobile game. They've played mobile games. They're very much so like they just don't. I don't think that they want to accept the fact. I mean, that mobile. You know what I mean? Like that's, in my opinion. Now, again, this, somebody listen to this might not agree with this, but for me, and being in the mobile genre and creating content for mobile games, listening to stuff, watching things, seeing how things play out over the years, I really, really think that it's inevitable. I think mobile, is going to take off. I don't think mobile is going to replace any other, console or PC or anything else. That I don't think. I just think, these big titles would be smart, as they're starting to do, to push out some of their game titles, to the mobile device. You know what I mean? I think that's a big, massive market, that they're going to miss on, by not doing that. And I just think there's a lot of people who don't want to accept it, to be honest with you. Like I said, one of my princess in the house, I just saw that message. I had to yell out to her, but no, I mean, again, I don't know. I'm all over the place, to be honest with you. I mean, me personally, I'm a mobile gamer at heart. I'm a console. I was a console gamer for very, very, a lot of years. And then I switched to PC, and then now I'm a mixed gamer with focus in mobile, to be honest with you. I mean, that's pretty much where it is. I mean, I game all of my time in mobile, but that's also because I'm creating content in mobile. But I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm all over the place. I've got friends on console still that, I occasionally will load up a game with them. You mean, like an Apex or, No Man's Sky or something like that, one night, just to spend time with my buddies. That's pretty much the only reason why I'm doing it, and then the other time I'm playing, like right now I'm playing Valheim on my free time on the PC, you know what I mean? And then I'm gaming on my phone constantly. So I don't know. I'm all over the place, I guess, on that side note.
makes sense. Makes sense. Yeah. I have nothing against mobile gaming at all. I just, when you have a, $10,000 room set up
Yep.
for mobile gaming, or I mean for PC gaming, it's hard for me to then pick up my phone and be like, let me do this. Yay.
Oh yeah.
So that's the only reason I don't really do it too much. And then plus, I mean, just to be honest, I actually set up my life, like, I agree with you. I think most, like you've even mentioned before, like most people just kind of like to do it like as a time, in between things, like they'll load it up. A lot of those what are they called, like the auto games and stuff. But I actually set up my life not to have all those distractions that most people
Right.
kind of tend to let in their lives. I mean, like, I have limits on my social media apps on my phones and on my, like, I'm very structured to not let. So that's probably one of the reasons I don't really do mobile gaming as well. Is just because I know then, like, like if I downloaded Teamfight Tactics on my phone, I probably would sit there all day playing Teamfight Tactics in between stuff. And I've just set up my life not to do that personally.
Right. And there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, like I said, everybody does their own thing. I mean, for me personally, you know what I mean? Like I said, like I've pretty much just found that for whatever reason, mobile gaming fits my lifestyle, meaning like I can spend time with the wife, I can spend time with the kiddo, you know, and I can literally just have my phone sitting there running on, 20 times autos. And what that is basically it runs through a phase in the game 20 times, you know what I mean? And then once it's done, you mean, it sits there, it displays my loot that I have collected. You mean, for instance, those 20 runs, you mean, I can click a button, run another 20 times. You know what I mean? So, it's not like my face is, constantly, down into the, to the phone, 24/7. But it fits my lifestyle. Not only that, I like the fact that I can play it anywhere. You know what I mean? I know that's kind of what the Switch is set up to be, you know what I mean? But I like the fact that, the wife wants me to go to bed with her, or at least lay down, in bed with her, she's, she turns on something on TV, we lay there, she passes out, pretty quick. We talked about this last time. You know what I mean? She falls asleep right away, but I can sit there and play on my phone. You know what I mean? So she's happy. You know what I mean? I'm sitting there playing on my phone. I'm still gaming. I'm still doing something that I want. Not only that, same thing goes for work. I can sit at work and on an auto game, I can literally sit there, you know what I mean, and have it just running on my desk, plugged into a charger full time. You know what I mean? I'm making progress, still in a game. I'm still playing something. I'm still doing something. Same thing with, my lunch break. I can sit there, and if it's a more of an auto based game where I actually got to do, or not, sorry, a more manual based game, I can literally sit there, you mean, and just grind it out on my lunch break, or whatever, I want to do, and that to me, mobile fits my lifestyle the way my lifestyle is right now. I don't think that I would be able to ever, I mean, again, it could be wrong, but I've wanted to in the past, convert my channel over and, do things like, with, live stream gaming a lot. You mean, like kind of like what you do, you know what I mean? Or, do more like console games, like for the longest time, man, I was playing No Man's Sky for the first time. Dude, I was in love with the game. And because I was grinding out in the game, I was learning so much about the game. I was just sitting here thinking, like, dude, I could just make, I could start making, No Man's Sky content, plug my capture card into my Xbox. You know what I mean? I could start making, No Man's Sky content. But, you know what I mean? At the same time, I just don't think that it would work for my lifestyle currently, you know what I mean? Because that's a lot more focused play. That's a lot more manual play. That's a lot more, I'm taking up a TV, you know what I mean? I'm doing all this shit. It just doesn't fit my lifestyle. And that's kind of why I went down the niche that I did when it comes to mobile gaming, but sometimes, I mean, we talked about this before, I don't know how, what we want to say or what we want to get into, but like, I mean, that's like, that's why we talked about this before, sometimes I kick myself in the balls, you know what I mean? I get to the point where I don't know, I get to the point like this game, Valheim, you know what I mean? I'm absolutely in love with the game. You know what I mean? I've been playing the game hardcore, since it came out, a couple weeks ago. Me and a buddy of mine on a private world, just enjoying our, free time, drink some drinks, hang out, play the game. It's fun. It's fun as shit. It's right up my alley, And part of me thinks, dude, I could totally make, beginner's guides. I can make tips and tricks video. I can, do all this stuff. And then I go and look at, content, of creators who are doing it, and then I just think, holy shit, this game's blowing up. I mean, people are, there's, 200, 300,000 people, looking at these, these videos. I mean, I'm thinking, that could instantly take my channel from here, just, straight skyrocket, my subs.
Yeah.
But, again, I got to really think, I got to sit back. I got to think, okay, you know what I mean? Like, I've got almost 4,000 subscribers right now, and they're all based around mobile gaming. Do you know what I mean? So I don't know. it is what it is, But back, I mean, I guess to circle back around, because this is how we do this, you know what I mean? Like this is my brain, my ADHD brain, to circle all back around to Diablo, man. So BlizzCon, I believe, is coming up next month, if I'm not mistaken. I believe it's next month, and they've been sitting dark on a release date. So I'm super excited, very, very excited, to hopefully, which I'm assuming they will, everybody's banking on it, they're going to release some information, on Diablo Immortal. And everybody's thinking, because they've got pre-registration open now, based on other mobile games, they're thinking it's very, very soon. Like in the next couple of months, we'll have Diablo Immortal. And if that is the case, I can tell you right now, anybody that's listening to this podcast that's tuning into any of my other content on my YouTube channel, it ain't going to happen anymore. It's going to be Diablo Immortal, baby, because we're going hard in the paint, dude. I'm telling you, 100%.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Let me catch up on chat real quick. Princess joined the chat. Hey, Princess, hope you're doing well tonight. I know Codation's already responded to your comment, but still just want to say, hey. Banana says, yay, someone that plays No Man's Sky. Yo, Banana, I tried to play No Man's Sky on my stream, but I couldn't get anybody to join me, man. And I guess I just didn't want to do it solo. I had my friend Yasso. He played with me for like 1 or 2 streams, and then he kind of fell away from it. So I just couldn't get anyone to play it with me. But I actually thought it was amazing. I would love if I ever got a VR, well, not if, but when I finally get VR, I would love to play that game in VR. I've watched some of the footage, like just some of the reviews of it, and it is supposedly just fucking amazing in VR. Creed says, hi, what game did you purchase during the recent lunar sale in Steam? I think Codations versus Valheim, even though it wasn't on sale.
Yeah, Valheim would be the most recent that I bought on Steam, and I haven't bought anything else on Steam, and I'm assuming I missed the lunar sale then.
I think it's actually still going on, but I didn't buy anything for the lunar sale either. I have several games that I'm working through. I'm currently doing a playthrough off stream of The Medium, which will eventually be coming out on the YouTube channel as my Let's Play series.
Okay.
And then on stream, I've been playing Subnautica, and after that, it will be Valheim.
Ooh,
and then,
Valheim, baby.
And then I believe it'll be Remnant from the Ashes.
Yep, which is another really good one, dude.
Because I'm going to be doing that with Paxton Berg because it's 3-player co-op.
Yeah.
And then after that, it'll probably be The Forest. So I got like several games already in the lineup. So I haven't purchased anything for the lunar sale.
Hey, give me 1 second, though. Give me 1 second, though. Creed, in the chat, my man, if you were still here, drop down some games that you suggest, man. Drop it in the chat. Let me know what you think on some Steam games that you've picked up on the lunar sale, or you think that we would be good for us to check out. I'm just curious, by the way, D. I mean, again, I know you're kind of stacked up on games, but I'm always looking for another cool game to check out. Anyways, go ahead.
No, yeah, I mean, I always am too. My Steam wish list is fucking full of games. I just know at this point I haven't actually purchased anything, but I always add them to the wish list, and then when I am looking for games, I go through the wish list and just start looking up trailers for all the games and then deciding from the wish list. So yeah, I guess I like to hear them too because I do add them to my wish list. That's how I ended up into Subnautica. Which has been a fantastic fucking game thus far. Princess Codations, your camera quality looks great.
Oh, yeah. Thank you
it does look better
Princess.
This time.
By the way, anybody that is currently listening, this setup is by none other than Derek, my man. He gave me all the props and tips on everything here. The camera, is that Canon, what is it, M200, I believe is what I'm currently using.
Yep.
And then I got those 2 Godox lights that are really, really nice too. So. And that's going to be what pretty much is increasing this quality, Princess. The nice bright white face, besides me being super pale, ginger vampire, it's because of the stream through Zoom. So
yeah, which hopefully we can eventually solve as we keep going. I know at least some options now, as I was kind of sharing with you. I found out what a lot of other big YouTubers and streamers and stuff do that do these kind of things use. It's paid software, and I'm just, I know I'm maxed out currently with what's going out in the business versus what's coming in. So, but we will get there eventually. But yeah, this is which I agree, it looks a hell of a lot better. So
Well, you know what's interesting though, on a side note, you know what's interesting? I mean, just speaking on this specific situation right here, what's very interesting is I talked to a buddy of mine who does a lot of collaborations in his videos. And so videos now, not live streamed. So he's not live streaming the collaboration to Twitch. But what's very interesting in his videos through OBS, he just uses Discord. So he brings in the other person. So he, you know what I mean, just brings the other person, like you bringing me in through Discord, you know what I mean? And then the quality seems to be really, really good. And he's just, you know, either he is or they're, you know, green screening, you know, each other out or whatever, you know, to overlay into the video. But I'm confused on what's actually happening. Why is it that we have to use Zoom instead of going from Discord right into Twitch?
If you remember, we tried Discord. For us, the quality was shit.
Gotcha.
We tried Discord originally.
Okay, got it. Okay.
And that's why, because if you remember, I didn't have Zoom originally. And we tried just doing it through Discord. And I don't know why. Maybe there's a setting like there was in Zoom that we needed to turn on. I mean, we can always give it a try again. But I know originally we did try to use Zoom, Discord, and the video quality was so bad that we then switched over to Zoom, because I was like, well, we could try Zoom or Skype. And you were like, oh, let's try Zoom. And boom, that's where we landed.
Right. Yep. Well, I think Zoom like you said, I think it's because it looked the best right away. And we were like, fuck it. This is what we're going to do. Let's just roll with this for now. Yeah. And then we talked about doing me hosting a Twitch, you know, me doing a Twitch stream, you know, like on just a private, you know, Twitch thing, do a Twitch stream. But then I think I just came up with tonight, I just came up with an issue that would probably be a latency issue, because it would be latency from my stream to you, and then from you to the people, and then us, you know, back to us would be, I think that'd be horrendous.
I agree 100%. I don't think it would work now that you mentioned that. Creed says, I just purchased Witcher 3 for just $3, which I think is the most value for money in this sale. That is actually a really good
for Witcher 3, dude. That's a hell of a game for $3. I'm just going to go buy it because it's with a Witcher.
I know. I'm about to as well. I literally was opening Steam as I was reading that, because I'm like, damn, I've not played The Witcher 3 yet.
$3. $3. That is ridiculously cheap. Like, that's like a no-brainer. Even if listen to the podcast on February 14th.
Oh, it's not $3 though for me. It's $7.99.
Oh, Creed,
I don't know.
Lying to us in the chat.
I don't know.
Creed, what do you got going on, man?
For me, it's $7.99. Anyways, Banana says, also, Derek, eventually after you finish Subnautica, you might want to do Subnautica Below Zero, but not yet. It's still in beta. No ending, though. Yeah, I've read stuff about that, and I might eventually. But if I do, it'll be one that I come back around to later. I don't have any plans to play that game right after, like, Subnautica or anything. Like I said, I just got too many. I want to do another game with some friends and stuff, since this one's been a solo with Paxton Berg. So, like I said, I'm pretty sure it's going to be, Valheim. And then, like I said, from that, Valheim. We're probably going to...
Yeah, dude. Well, remember what I told you with Valheim. Remember what I told you with Valheim. The nice part about it is, you know, even if like, you know, you, Pax, Berg, you know, whoever joins in on Valheim, the beauty of it is I can join in with whenever, you mean, you know, and it doesn't affect anybody's progress, doesn't affect anybody's anything. You know what I mean? Because with Valheim, they've made it to where you can just swap your characters in and out to any server, and you bring whatever's in your inventory and your character stats, you know, cross over to any server. So that's what's really nice. If you're still
How does it work, like, in terms of like, does it bring your level? I know you said there's not levels, it's like you level up skills and stuff, but how does it like does it work like a lot of other games where if you came in and, let's say, excuse me, you were, you know, we were level 10 and you were level 50, does it come in that you just do crazy damage and one shot everything? And
no, because that's not how it works. No, there is no levels like that. So basically, like, everybody's the same level. There is no level, like, you know, where you'll be 10 and I'm 50. What happens is so, like, let's say I've used, you know, swords, you know what I mean, you know, in the game, you know what I mean, where I'm like, you know, whacking shit with swords, killing stuff with swords, right? My sword skill goes up, you know, the more that I use my sword, I mean, you know, the more that I kill things, you know, and you know, that kind of sort of thing. But when that skill goes up, it's not like a, a 0 to 50. I mean, me being 50, I just one shot anything. That's not how that works. I
Yep.
mean, it's more of like, it's more based on like, like as I increase my sword skill, it takes less stamina. For me to, to swap my sword. I can do more hits. That kind of sort of thing. And then me joining your world, the only difference is let's say you've leveled up spears. Do you know what I mean? You've used a shit ton of spears or axes. Do you know what I mean? Like, then you're going to do, a shit ton more, damage or, axes or tree chopping, whatever based on, because you're using axes. Does that make sense? It's not
Yep.
it's not like a broken system where, one person loads in, they're level 50 and then, boom, they're just raping everything at your level. No, there is nothing like that. And then the how the world scales when it comes to difficulty or that kind of sort of thing is it scales off of the amount of people actually. So if we load in 4 people, then the mobs in the world are going to scale to the difficulty for 4 people. Does that make sense? Versus it being you and their solo, like it's going to scale down to 1 person versus 4 people being in there.
Right,
So
that makes sense.
What's the one thing you have to take into consideration? Now, a side thing is that I think is also really cool is they have given the ability for PvP to the individual. So what I mean by that is like if I load into your server, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Berg, for instance, I'm just going to pick on Berg just because that's the name that I remember. I can't remember the other guy's name, but let's say Berg, and let's say he decides he wants to joke around, right? And stab me with a spear. Okay. Mm-hmm. I have the ability to tick off on the top right-hand corner. PvP means I accept no damage from other players.
Okay.
So I turn that off. Do you know what I mean? And I can't, and then they can hit me a bazillion times. You know what I mean? And it won't do any damage to me. Same thing with them. They can turn it on and turn it off whenever they want to. So what's really fun, is we like to, me and my buddy, we like to just put all of our shit in the chest. You know what I mean? When we want to just duke it out, you know what I mean? Pick a weapon of choice, to untick our PvP, and just battle it out before the end of the night. You know what I mean? Like that kind of thing. We don't. It's just. Like I said, that's what's really cool too, is that you load into any server, you know what I mean? You don't have to worry about somebody coming up to you, just killing you and taking your shit. You know what I mean? You control when PvP is on for yourself.
That is a pretty cool aspect. I do like that.
Dude, I was going to say, yeah, unless you wanted to get into a Valheim podcast, there's just so much shit, you know what I mean, that they have that they've done in the game that I personally am blown away with how well and how crazy good the design is. Again, it is an early access game. So, there's a lot of like missing links and like things that, you can definitely tell that are going to be worked on, and fit, modified and stuff. But as far as like just the stuff that they've implemented into the game is ridiculously good. And I love the way that they've done stuff. So.
Yeah, that kind of has been the, common thread that I've seen about the game is just how great of a game it already is for being early access and how polished it already is even compared to a lot of AAA games. And again, with it only being in,
early access.
Cree says Witcher 3 Wild Hunt Game of the Year Edition is still on sale for just $3. Check it out. Maybe it's unavailable for your region. Yeah, I looked. It was $7.99 for me. So here in the United States. So I don't know. But yeah, it was $7.99 for me, which is still a good deal. But
yeah, well, there's 2 different ones. The Game of the Year edition that he's talking about for me is $9.99, but the regular Wild Hunt Witcher 3 Wild Hunt is $7.99 for me.
Okay. But that's probably how it is for me too.
$7.99, $10.99, and then the only $3 game that I have on here
an expansion.
Is the expansion. Yeah. So yep.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, but I don't know, man. Like I said, dude, the I don't know, the Valheim is ridiculously cool, man. And I'm really hoping, like I said, that I can definitely hop in there onto some live streams with you. I think that'd be fucking sweet. You mean to get in there?
Yeah, like I said, I do think that I'm going to, I don't know, man. It's, and here's where maybe we can spin kind of into some of the, I was messaging you a little bit earlier this week, and we both got a little nervous. We were getting aggravated at each other or whatever, but I think
for what?
Well, I was just gonna say, because you were talking about that, I was saying this kind of segues into another topic. But I was going to say that basically, I've been still really considering pushing my streams back, and I have talked to the wife about it. I know I mentioned it on one live stream. I'm just still unsure what to do because I do have a lot of people that like Hokage, for example.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure like his cutoff time is about 8 p.m. my time, which is when he normally watches. So if I was to move my live streams, he would then start missing half the stream probably, because when he would have to get off, I would still be going for another, I'd only be
Yep.
then because if I move my stream right now, I do 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. I'm thinking about moving it 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. But then the nice thing about moving it also to that 6 to 10 p.m. is I'm then also able to go, even though that would be my official time, I can go past 10 as much as I want at that
I
point.
get what you're saying.
So, that's why I am kind of thinking about doing it and wanting to do it, is because it would allow me to game a little bit more on Tuesdays and Thursdays when I want to. I also just think overall it would be better for, just my own personal schedule to do it. But I don't know, man. I'm still tossed, because like I said, mainly because of the like Hokage. A lot of the people that watch me, I know it's almost like I've fallen in that time niche of where they watch me before they go to bed or whatever, you know what I mean? Or like what, it's that time of, and so if I change it, I know it's going to affect like 75% of the people that do watch me, which is what makes it tough. Dragon Master says, "Hey Derek." Hey Dragon Master, how you doing? What are you saying?
I mean, I agree with you. I agree with you 100%. That's that's tough. As your supporters, do you mean, as your audience, do you mean, yeah, you don't want to, make it to where they can't tune into your content. And I completely respect that. Do you know what I mean? Like, so again, I don't really know, man. I don't really have an answer for you. I think it's going to come down to you personally, you know what I mean? And what time you want to stream, what makes it easier for you and stuff. I guess the only thing I would give you for advice as far as, content creators, to another content creator would be, as well as I know, you know what I mean? How hard it is, to do this job. Do you know what I mean? Like, as far as, time wise and family and, and everything else. And so, I guess the only advice I could give you would be, at the end of the day, you got to do what's best for you. You know what I mean? And then, the rest will hopefully follow in, I don't know. It's tough.
Yeah, and I pretty much get that and understand that and am operating in that sense. I guess, to be honest, the most, or the biggest reason I'm bringing it up and talking about it, because I've been talking about it the last couple streams, I've been mentioning switching the time. I think you were even in one chatting when I was talking about switching the time.
Yep.
And I think the main reason I've been doing that, I got to sneeze. Excuse me, guys. Excuse me. I should have muted my mic.
That's all right.
But I think the biggest reason I've been mentioning stuff is because I realize that it's going to happen. So I'm just trying to be courteous at the same time and explain to people that my intent is not to alienate those that have joined the community or are part of the community, but just that, at the end of the day, I got to do what, like you said, I got to do what I got to do that works for my family and just works for the business overall and all that stuff. So, so that's kind of where I'm at. Just like with all of the, talk we were doing about the different videos and stuff on the channel and all that this week. It's hard making those decisions, man, because you don't want to let people down in your community. Even if it's only 4 or 5 people, it's like, you build relationships with, even as a content creator, you build relationships with these people. And especially in the beginning, as much as you're trying to treat it as a business, at least for me, maybe this is one of the downsides, like when we talk about how I'm very much about community and stuff, one of the downsides to that very much that I'm finding out is it's not just a quote unquote audience that you have, but you become friends with all these people. And then if you do anything that you naturally, like in any normal business, like I've had, this is my 3rd business that I've created in my life. I've had 2 previous successful businesses in my life. This is the first business where I know things that I should do because it's best for the business, but it's hard to do those things because of the people. Does that make sense?
Oh yeah. No, I completely get it.
It's totally unique to this type of business or whatever, and makes things very, very difficult.
Yep. Nope, I completely get it. No, I 100% agree with you.
I'm gonna let you talk for 1 second while I let my dog in.
What'd you say?
Go with it.
Oh, I was like, what? Yeah, no, man, I don't know. I mean, I totally respect and get what you're saying. I will call out in the chat though, Hokage. I think this is the second time you said it. I do apologize for missing it the first time, but it basically says, speaking of free time, Codations, have you started watching any new animes lately? So Hokage, I have not. I have not watched anything new, but again, I will throw this. I'll extend this invitation out to you as well, just like I did Creed when it comes to the game stuff. Hokage, if you can, I would love to hear your suggestions on animes. And here is the one downside. I will say, I have not been able to get into subtitles, man, and I don't know what it is. I don't know if I just have to. I don't know if I have to. Just start watching it and reading them until eventually I just fall in love with reading subtitles. But for whatever reason, I'm like a total English dub kind of person. I got suggested an anime. I clicked on it the other day. I started trying to watch it that somebody suggested at work. And I just couldn't get into it, man, because it was full like Japanese or Korean or something. And I had to read subtitles and I was instantly turned off. I'm like, the artwork is good. I mean, it seems like it would be a good one. The story that I read in English, you know what I mean, seems to be decent, intriguing enough. I just don't know if I can get in with the subtitles. So I don't know. Like I said, that'll be my invitation to you as well, Hokage. You can let me know either here or over in D's stream. It doesn't matter. I'm in both of those. So you can, or not D's stream. Sorry, I meant Discord. So I'm in both of those. But I don't know.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I never know how to answer that to people because I watch anime with subtitles. It doesn't bother me at all. But when I started, like, anime is becoming way more popular now. When I was a kid and watched anime, it was like you were a total like closet case if you watch anime back when I watched it.
Right.
And my point is that so when I watched it, there was really no English dub. Like Naruto was kind of one of the first animes that came out that started that got popular over here and started getting English dubbed and stuff. I mean, there were occasionally here and there, but overall, most of what you watched in terms of anime back then was dubbed. So I don't know if I just that was it, and so I just learned to deal with it, and so now it doesn't bother me. Whereas
Okay.
I feel like I could understand why people that might be get into anime nowadays would have a hard time because there's already so much good stuff that is dubbed that you're kind of like, why would I? But I do also think that there's an element of like seeing it just in its original language where the mouths line up with, even though they're not speaking English, it lines up with what they're saying. I don't know.
Right.
There is something to it to kind of to hearing it in its original tongue, for lack of a better word. But I do watch dubs too. I don't think there's anything wrong with dubs. If dubs are available and I don't feel like having to sit there and read the entire time, I watch both. But it just, my point was it doesn't bother me if there isn't a dub.
Yeah, and that's like I said, and again, I don't know why that is. Do you mean? But I don't know. If something about, I don't know. To me, it's just a turn off because I think it just takes, in my opinion, I think it takes, for me, it takes a lot longer. Do you mean? Because obviously, I'm not like the speediest of readers. Do you know what I mean? So I think, I think like, trying to read it. Do you know what I mean? And then sometimes, if it's like a lot to read, like either they're flashing too fast. Do you know what I mean? Up onto the screen. You know what I mean? So then like I'm missing a chunk or whatever. I think I'm just too focused on trying to read that. And not overall, like looking at the entire scene of whatever is happening in the show. So I don't know, man. I think dubbing for me for right now, is the way to go. I know a lot of people have problems with dubbing by saying, like you said, the mouths don't line up, or maybe the English, dub is crappy compared to the original, that sort of thing. So
Yeah, that does happen a lot too. You get you get dubs that just have horrible jobs that they do. They hire horrible actors for it or something.
right.
Oh, look at the little baby. For all those listening later in audio, Codation's his son is going to sleep. So. Yep. So he's saying goodnight to the boy.
Have a good night, mister. Mama's gonna put you down. All right. Anyways, all right, we are back. But yeah, and yeah, like I said, that's pretty much what it boils down to. So I love you, buddy. Have a good night. Bye-bye. Man, dude, I'm telling you what, there's nothing better than that. But like I was saying, no, like, when it comes to the dub stuff, I mean, again, I don't mind the dub stuff right now. Do you mean, and me personally, I'd rather be able to, fully understand, what's going on without having to read the subtitles, at least for me right now. Again, I'm new to anime, you know what I mean? So
I was going to say, you're not even a big anime person, right?
Right.
Are
Well,
you
it's not that I'm not a big anime person. I've just never watched anime. I mean, I literally finished Sword Art Online all 3 seasons.
Wait. Oh, Sword Art Online. Never mind. Okay. Yep.
Yeah. Sword Art Online was my very first anime. I mean, again, it depends on what you classify as anime. I mean, I did watch stuff, like in the past. I watched, what was it? Somebody who said was it Hokage? Somebody, maybe it was Wolf. Somebody we were talking about in your last live stream. We were talking about Naruto, and I watched like the first, what was it? The first like 12 episodes.
Yeah,
11 episodes
or something.
Yeah. So like I did watch a little bit of that back in the day, and then I did watch something like, Avatar: Last Airbender, which technically doesn't count as an anime, depending on who you ask. And then I've watched like 1 or 2 episodes of random shit, over time. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But the one that I actually finished all the way through, was Sword Art Online, and I just got hooked, dude. I literally watched the first like couple episodes, and then I fell in love with the concept. I was like, oh shit, like a virtual world. They plug in. All this stuff. You know what I mean? And like I said, it's just one of those things where I just didn't.
Let me ask this. Because speaking of, so did you? I don't think you're a big book reader, so you probably didn't read it. But did you watch Ready Player One?
No.
You haven't watched Ready Player One?
No. What is that?
It's a book about people getting plugged into like a virtual world. But it is they made a movie of it finally. There's Ready Player 2's coming out now.
Is it good?
You didn't read the book, so I'm gonna say yes, you would love it 100%. There was a lot of people that didn't like that it didn't, it wasn't as good as the book. But you know how us book readers are, dude. We're bitches. They take anything from a book and turn it into a movie. We're like, it is not as good as the book. Like, it's just not. The book was so much better. Like, we're bitches when it comes to that, admittedly.
Oh yeah.
If you haven't read the book, you would just love it. It's an amazing sci-fi movie. Amazing, plugged into virtual world. I mean, it's not like Sword Art Online, but I think you would love it personally.
Right. It's I'll have to check it out. But that's not an anime though, right?
No, it's not an anime. That's why I said.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, I got you.
It's just a movie. Yep. Just a AAA title movie that came out.
Yep. Nope. So to answer your question though, no, I'm not, dude. I'm not a book reader, man. And you can probably tell that from my vocabulary. I'm just not. Again, I've got really bad ADHD. And I just can't sit still long enough to read a fucking book, man. Like I said, I just can't. I've tried it numerous times. I literally went. Where did we go? Was it Florida? I think me and the wife traveled to Florida for a wedding 2 years ago, and I could not read a book. But what I did find that I could do is listen to books on like audio. Mm-hmm. And so I literally listened to the Lord of the Rings trilogy all the way. We drove all the way to Florida, and we drove all the way back. And I literally listened to the Lord of the Rings trilogy all the way down. And I even paid extra money to, I can't remember his name now. I'd have to go look on my audiobook, but for the actual, what is it, like the English, like European, accent guy that narrates the books like phenomenally. It was like an extra $10 per book, but I fucking paid that because I wanted that narrator, because I tried some of the other ones and I was like, nope, it just doesn't do it. This guy narrates the book, like on par to the way it's supposed to be read. So yeah.
See, I'm actually, it's funny because I've tried audiobooks and I could not get into them. I have audio ADHD.
Yeah.
Like I just start hearing other stuff. I'm hearing other, like, I mean, even if I have headphones and I'm just like, I'm over listening to this person talk. I don't know. I tried them. I listened to a couple that I liked, but overall, if I'm listening to audio, I'd rather listen to a podcast. I like the interview style more than I like just someone sitting there reading a book to me. I would just rather read the book myself.
Yeah, and maybe that has to do with the situation too. Like, because I mean, again, I'm not a big reader, right? So like even audio, like I haven't read any books or listened to any books since that trip. Do you know what I mean? Like, to be honest with you, you know what I mean? And so maybe it was the fact that I was driving. Does that make sense? You know what I mean? Because like the wife, like I had headphones on. So I'm driving down the road. You know what I mean? Unless if the wife was awake, we pretty much, it was me and her literally driving all the way to Florida. So we had the back seat of the Edge laid back. The seats were pretty much flat. We had a bed made back there. She's cruising back there. We would swap and alternate and shit. Pretty much the entire drive. Occasionally we'd be up at the front together. Talking and everything. But when we weren't, I had headphones on the entire time. Listening to a book as I'm driving. You know what I mean? And then when
headphones on while you're driving. Nice, dude.
Yep.
Nice.
Yep. Well, I mean, but
that's nice and safe.
Yeah. Well, why isn't it safe? Why wouldn't that be safe? I'm driving down the freeway with flying fucking 80 mile an hour. Why would I not need headphones on? I don't know. I mean,
could you just play it through your car speakers?
Well, I could have, but then she's.
You said you get my point. Just FYI, I actually think it's illegal to drive with headphones in your ears.
Is it?
I'm pretty sure that it's actually against the law.
Who don't have speakers?
What do you mean who don't have speakers? They just can't listen to nothing, I guess.
Are busted in,
then they can't listen to nothing. Prentice says yes, LOL. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's illegal to have headphones in when you're driving.
Is it?
Yeah, sure. I mean, I could be wrong. I guess you could Google it. But I'm pretty sure. Maybe it's only some states or something, but I'm almost you have to, most states I believe require that you be able to hear. But I could be wrong. I guess. I don't know. Prentice says you need to use Bluetooth.
This thing says basically when I Google it, Google says wearing headphones or earphones in both ears simultaneously for the purpose of receiving or listening broadcasts or reproductions from radios, tapes, blah, 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 is not permitted while driving. But I don't know if that's everywhere, like you said.
Yeah, I don't know, but I'm pretty sure it's probably everywhere.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure.
Right here, wearing headphones while driving in Iowa is illegal. That's fucking funny, dude. That's crazy.
So that might that might be something you don't want to just throw out there that you're doing.
Well, anyways, I don't do it frequently. I did it 2 years ago, but yeah, I guess. I mean, that's interesting.
You mean you had one ear pod in your ear?
Right, and the other one was out, so I can hear my
right. Yeah. The other one, you would just charge the one, and then when the one died, you'd switch them. Yeah, that's what I heard. Yep.
Oh, that's fucking funny. But no, but anyways, like I said, I don't know, man. Like I am, and I don't think it's that I.
And the only reason I even said anything was just because you said to me, you're like, well, why wouldn't you have headphones? Like you said it so nonchalant, like that. I'm like, what do you mean? Why wouldn't you? Because it's illegal.
Yeah, I totally didn't know it was illegal. And did you also know that it's illegal to drive with no shoes on?
Yes.
Did you know that? That's fucking ridiculous to me.
I knew that.
I got more traction on my bare feet than I probably do.
Now, I will say, and I'll admit it on fucking stream, that and a lot of times in the summer, like when I'm a sandal wearing, we've had this conversation. Another life, I'd be a beach bum down by the beach, Key West, Florida, sandals, cargo shorts, little button up shirt. I wear sandals all summer. When it gets warm enough, the shoes come off, the sandals go on, and they don't go off until it gets cold again.
Listen,
and so
right now before you finish this.
Nope.
Is this sandals with Velcro straps, or is this like flip-flops?
No, flip-flops.
Okay, what you're saying?
Fucking.
To me, sandals are like the straps. Like
hell no, flip-flops.
The foot in the Velcro straps, and then you got
toe thongs. Toe thongs. Yeah. That's what I wear.
I just had to verify that. I'm like, this guy fucking wearing strap-on sandals, bro. Anyways, continue.
I'm not Linus Tech Tips over here with the socks and this Velcro. But anyways, I will freely admit that when I'm driving and I have flip-flops on, I take them off and drive barefooted a lot of times. I actually think it's safer. Like I will argue somebody. I don't know how many times I've had my like flip-flops get fucking cranked up on the floor when I like let off of a breaker, and it like bends over and like my whole shit yeah, dude. Yeah, and then like next thing you know, like your gas is going harder than you. You're like, what the? You're like, oh god, I'm gonna die. And then it like pops out. You're like, oh thank god, I'm okay.
Dude.
It's like just a mini heart attack, and then you're good.
Listen, I literally know exactly what you're talking about because that has happened numerous times to me.
It happens all the time.
You know what's even worse? If you have a good quality flip flop, right, where it's not like like that stupid, like cheap foam. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And I don't.
If you've got a good quality one, that sucker will get fucking wedged and stuck, and then you're like almost like like jerking your freaking foot trying to get it out, from pushing the pedal down. So yeah, dude, that's bad
exactly.
News.
So I will freely admit on stream that I drive barefooted a lot of times if I'm wearing flip-flops. I'm just like, kick those bitches off on the floor, push them to the back, and driving barefoot.
I love you.
So
yeah, no, dude, I totally agree with you, man. Like I said, I'm the exact same way, dude. I mean, again, it's very rare that I actually drive with flip-flops, and the reason why is because I like hardly ever wear them except when like I go somewhere that needs them. So like when I was on the beach, you know what I mean? Like when I lived there, I would wear them, anytime I was going to the beach or close to the beach. But most of the time I'm not wearing flip-flops. I'm not a flip-flop wearing guy. I got a coworker though. No shit. He actually, we don't have a policy, like an office policy against wearing flip-flops because he's a web coder, so we never see anybody. You know what I mean? We're besides whoever works there. We don't see anybody that comes in outside our company.
Right.
So our bosses don't care or anything, but he literally wears all summer and spring, long, pretty much up until he can't anymore. When it's cold outside, he wears flip-flops.
That's me.
And he literally, I was gonna say he wears flip-flops. And then, and then other thing that I think is crazy, is he just, he sits, like he'll sit in his chair, like 50 billion ways, you know what I mean? Like he'll pull his flip-flops off, you know what I mean? And have his legs, sitting underneath him, Indian style, however he sits, like in his office chair. I just find it goofy as fuck because, me, I'm always like, I don't know. I feel like I just overdress too many times. I feel like that's probably what it is. I'm not really sure.
Yeah, I'm not an overdress. I mean, I am a beach bum at heart, man. Like I totally, like I hate I don't even own a suit. I don't even own a nice button-up shirt. Well, let me rephrase that. I own one custom suit with like one dress shirt that goes under it. I don't wear ties. And I have like one pair of nice shoes that goes with that suit, and I use it for like weddings or something. Outside of that, I never wear it. I wear t-shirts, jeans, and when summer hits, I wear t-shirts and shorts and flip-flops.
What color is that suit? Is it black?
No, it's like a charcoal gray.
Really? Charcoal gray? For some reason, I don't know. I feel like you would be in a brown. Like I feel like you'd be a brown kind of guy. But anyways.
Aiden says hi in the chat. Hey Aiden, welcome to the stream, man. I'm eating pizza for dinner. Yum yum yum. I've had pizza the last 2 nights. I had a little bit of a cheat week. I fell off the bandwagon this week, guys.
Ooh, pizza, dude. Pizza is my favorite.
Laughing my ass off. Do you wear the same suit to every formal event? Yes. It's the exact same suit. If I'm wearing a suit, it's that one. Now, in my defense, it is a custom tailored suit that I paid buku bucks for.
I get,
and I wear it maybe once every 2 years, so it ain't like people remember that shit. I mean, fuck, guys, how many of you realize I wear the same 3 hoodies on every fucking stream?
This guy knows his right.
Like I own like 3 pairs of jeans that I rotate between. I own like I'm a very I mean, again, I've talked about my house. I'm a very minimalist type person. My wardrobe fits in 2 dresser drawers. My wife has everything else.
That's funny.
I mean, I do have a couple things hanging in the closet, but I mean, I have like, I don't know. I mean, actually, I do have a couple extra pairs of jeans now, but I don't have very much. And like even my t-shirts, I have like, I don't know, like 5 different colors of this Hurley like style, and that's it. That's what I have. That's what I wear.
Going to a 7-day formal event and end up saying, "Hey man, did you wear that?"
Listen, but that's the thing. I would never go to a formal event. If there was like a restaurant where it's like you gotta like, and here's the funny thing: most actual like high end restaurants, like everybody like thinks like high end restaurants are, formal attire and all that. No, that's something that restaurants do to attract cheap people that think they're going to a really nice restaurant. Most high-end restaurants do not require any kind of attire, like at all.
Right.
Like most people that go to like, I'm talking like, you know, I've gone to restaurants where the bills you leave and it's $2,000 for 3 people that was there. And like I've gone to hundreds of those kind of restaurants, and everybody's wearing like jeans and a t-shirt.
Right. No, like so I mean I guess I don't know, like I'm a little bit different than you. I mean, like I said, for me, there's a lot of times where my dress of choice is I've got a lot of like, you know, button up long sleeves, not like formal long sleeves, but you know, like the plaid, you know, like checkered, you know, plaid checkered, long sleeves.
Yeah, you're a boomer. I get it.
Yeah, I wear a lot of those, and then I roll up, I'll roll up the sleeves on them.
Yeah, halfway. Yeah. Like, you know, right, halfway up the forearm. Yeah.
Exactly,
Boomer
right,
style.
right.
I got it. Yeah.
Exactly.
Boomer style.
And
Yeah.
And then I'm big on like khaki pants. Like I'm huge on khaki pants.
Yeah.
I've got like 3 or 4 pairs of khaki pants, khaki jeans, and then and then in the summertime I'm old school with cargo shorts. I fucking love cargo shorts, man. More pockets the merrier. That's the way I roll.
Yeah, I mean, that's me. Cargo shorts all day, every day. I don't know how anybody wears any other kind of shorts.
Yeah, but you're the same as me though, so you're okay. So I've had this conversation with a lot of people, and I just can't do those fucking, you know what I mean, you're like, those straight shorts, no pockets, you know, like just like
I can do them. I let me explain. I mean, I've had stints where I dress a little more preppy, and I'll do like button up shirts, like with those type of shorts and stuff. But as I've gotten older and older, I'm just I've pretty much gone to cargo shorts, t-shirts, jeans, t-shirts. I don't know.
Okay.
I keep it pretty easy. So I've had those. I've done them. I even still think I own a few of those kind of shorts, but I really don't wear them anymore. I'm pretty cargo short, t-shirt, jeans, t-shirt.
Yeah, I'm hardcore.
Hoodies.
I'm hardcore cargo pants or cargo shorts, man. I've been wearing cargo shorts forever, dude. I even have people that even give me shit about it, that, you know what I mean, like, that wear those other style shorts, and they always give me shit about it. They're always like, I was like, dude, are you seriously still rocking cargo shorts? I'm like, hey, you know how much shit I can fit in these cargo shorts? You know what I mean? Like, we're gonna go somewhere and you're gonna need me to hold.
I don't even fit a bunch of shit in them. I just like how they look over other shorts, to be honest. Like, I don't hardly, like, I'm very much like, I don't want to carry anything on me. Like, I'm always trying to get down to my, like, dude, Google Pay and Apple Pay and all that has come out is my fucking dream, dude. I use that shit everywhere. I don't even hardly, like, I bring my wallet, it stays, I shouldn't say this out loud, but it stays in the car, in the glove box. Like, I don't take it with me in anywhere. I don't want to carry, like, I literally try to carry this. I have 2 keys on my key. I think I have 2 keys on my key ring, my car key, my house key. That's it.
Yeah, no, I don't. Yeah, your wife must be a lot better about that than mine, because my wife is so much she wears shit with no fucking pockets. Do you know what I mean? So like everywhere it go, she's like, oh, here's my wallet, here's my phone, here's my keys, here's my shit. You know what I mean? So
my wife doesn't really carry anything. She doesn't even do a purse, really.
I got my phone in my pocket. I got my little micro, my micro razor wallet or whatever. You know what I mean? My other pocket, my other front pocket. You know what I mean? Because I do not sit on my wallet. I mean, I've got that in my front pocket, and then I've got, her shit in my back pockets. I'm just, no, again, that's not why I wear cargo shorts. Like you said, I just prefer the way it looks. I mean, I like the looks of cargo shorts. So that's why I've originally wore them. But I'm just saying, geez, you know how much shit you can carry in cargo shorts, and it's a lifesaver sometimes.
Yeah, true. And I guess, I don't know. Yeah, but I just like the look of them, like I said, too. So,
Yep.
Okay, says, Princess, I like khaki too. Well, whatever, Princess. Princess like the Jose Bank commercials. I think you're talking about Codation style, maybe. Or, you were probably talking about those other style of shorts. Just says, reminder to edit this out. Hokage says, I only wear athletic pants. See, that's the other thing. I don't wear sweatpants. I don't wear athletic pants. I wear jeans and t-shirts. Cargo pants, t-shirts. The only time I wear anything like athletic is just at the gym. I have a gym bag with a couple pairs of shorts for the week and a couple shirts that I use through the week, and then on the weekend I wash all my gym clothes, and that's literally it. Mari says,
I'm a sweatpants guy. I love
yeah,
sweatpants.
not me.
Like I don't wear sweatpants. I don't wear sweatpants out and about out of my house, but when I'm home, no matter if I'm home for 2 hours or sick or all day long, I swap out and wear sweatpants.
Yeah, I'm nude. So
you are not nude with your kids around.
What do you say like that for? They're my kids.
Yeah, but your daughter and you're just hanging around with your dick flopping out. There ain't no fucking way.
I'm hearing some judgment tones coming out right now, dude. Like what? Hello? What? Wait, hold on. What?
Oh man, I don't.
It's my kids. They came from that flop.
Yeah, that's true. But I don't know.
No, I'm just kidding. I wear boxers. If I'm home, I'm in my boxers and a t-shirt.
Okay, see, that's respectable. Okay.
Boxer briefs. Boxer briefs.
I can get down with that. Yeah, I can get down with that.
I can only do boxer briefs.
Yep, I can get down with that.
Aiden says, are you going to react to Life of Luxury, the YouTubers that make scary videos? What? I don't know. Hokage says, and jeans to church. Yeah, when I used to go to church, it was actually a big thing because I was a youth pastor for a while. I don't know if very many people know this, but I was a youth pastor at a church for like 3 years. Like they used to hate that I never wore, like on Sundays, you're supposed to wear like, dress pants, like suits and tie and shit. Cause I come like old school religion. And I didn't, I literally wore jeans and a t-shirt. So.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Princess says, I dress bummish outside, laugh my fucking ass off. Then she says, Codations, laugh my ass off. She says, laugh my ass off, he has no filter. I know, Princess, judging me with his little, like, listen, actually, my wife's the same way. They get mad. Shit. Listen, I will say, I would actually be 100% nude in front of my kids if my wife was okay with it. I'm just throwing that out there. I don't care. To me, I'm like, again, how else are they going to know what all that is and how all that stuff, you're going to let some 12-year-old boy tell I know. I learned. I know how that works out, Codations. How'd you learn?
I learned the same way everybody else learned. I mean, it's complete. Look at me now.
That's exactly why I'm trying to teach my kids different, because I'm looking at you on my screen right now, and I'm like, God damn, don't let that happen to my kid. No, I'm just kidding.
Listen, I'm going to be completely different, man, when it comes to that kind of shit, dude. I'm very straight to the point and very realistic. You know what I mean? I don't know, getting down the rabbit hole of kids and raising them and shit, but I'm completely different, man. I came from a fucking crazy background, as you know what I mean? So I'm very much I'm not one of those parents that believes it's not going to happen. Do you know what I mean? Or, like trying to actively prevent shit all the time, pushing that child further away. You mean, I'm more of like, just fucking straight in there, straight with the hit, you know what I mean? Walking in there. My son gets old enough, you know what I mean? I start seeing things, start noticing things. I'm the type of guy that's going to walk in there and be like, look, here's some damn lotion. You're going to have to use this. Otherwise your shit's going to get raw. Here's this, here's this. Don't let your mom catch you. You know what I mean? If you ever go somewhere, you need some shit, you know what I mean? Come to me, hit me up. You know what I mean? I'd rather you do that instead of stealing shit.
You need some shit. You're going to be giving your kid the weed?
I mean, I'd rather them smoke weed with me than fucking,
I'm just teasing.
Go and get into some crazy shit. Same thing with drinking, man. Kind of shit.
I don't know that I would want my kids to smoke or drink with me until they became 18, just because I wouldn't want the chance of it somehow getting out and my kids getting taken away. That would be the only thing that would personally. Well, plus to be honest, they probably don't need any of that stuff till they're 18, at least 18, if not even 21, probably.
Yeah. I'm not gonna condone it. Don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna say like, oh fuck yeah, more power.
No. Yeah. I know what you're saying, because I'm very much a similar way. I'm very blunt. That's why even when I say like. When me and my wife got married, like I'm the type of guy, like the whole family's walking around and I'm sitting there peeing with the door open, or I don't know. I'm like, it's my kids. Like, of course they're going to see,
Yep.
Everybody's going to see all there
is. Man, Alex D, my friend, dude. Thank you for tuning into the live stream.
Princess says, oh my God, my mom does that. I can't stand it. I'm your mom, Princess. Hello.
We'll see.
Do your homework.
Yeah, so see, and that's going to be kind of like where that judgment kind of falls, for me. Like, me and the wife, I mean, we pee with the door open all the time. You know what I mean? I mean, we walk around naked. We get out of the shower and we walk around naked. But the difference is, do you know what I mean? My son is 8 months. You know what I mean? I don't know how it's going to be. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like, like I don't know how long it's gonna, how it's gonna be with, as he gets older. You know what I mean? Like that might, for my wife might be a little bit weird or something. I don't know. I could be wrong. You know what I mean? Maybe it's not. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think actually, since we're getting into this topic, what I think actually bothers me about it. Since we're opening the can of worms, here's what actually bothers me about it, is because I think it's totally sexist, and it pisses me the fuck off, because your kids that are boys can see their moms naked like for years and it's no issue or anything, but it's flip-flopped whenever it's like society deems that all guys automatically are pedos, even with their own kids somehow, almost like that. And I hate, like, it drives, I'm like, what the, like, who in society made this rule?
Right.
Like, decided that all guys are like, we got to protect all these kids from all these guys. Their own, and I don't mean all these guys, but I mean their own guys. Right. And I don't know, it like pisses me. And I think it's almost like a rebellion thing. Like, oh yeah, fuck you. Don't make me join a nudist colony.
Dude, speaking of nudes, man, we went to fucking Las Vegas, dude, and me and the wife, for the first time I've ever been to Las Vegas. So we've only been there once, but we went to Las Vegas, dude, for a weekend, and it was a free trip, and we're staying at this fucking resort, dude, and there was a bunch of like, when I say older couples, I know you're older than me, but they were like, I'm gonna say, I don't know, late 40s, probably 50s, probably that was around that area, because the place we were, we got the free stay with a timeshare. Does that make sense? So like, a lot of these, a lot of the timeshare,
yeah, I know how they work.
They're older, so we're all sitting in the fucking, we're sitting in this hot tub, and we at the resort that we were on, and they're just talking to us and shit about, Vegas, and they were hardcore pushing, like these fucking couples were like, have you guys been to the, the fucking, the nude pools and the nude bars and shit, in Las Vegas? And we were like, no, never, we haven't done that yet, and they were like, we just got in tonight, and they're like, oh my god, dude, you gotta go, the chicks with the big titties and all this stuff, right? And their wives are just right there, like just listening to them, and everything. So naturally, me being a guy, I look over the wife and I'm like, hey, we try to fucking go to these places. Right? Listen, I was super pumped up, right? Like I was super jazzed, right? I'm like, look, we're in Las Vegas, we gotta do it, right? So then all of a sudden, no shit, I start talking to these grown men, right? These grown men, right? And their wives, right? Then it gets out that in order to enter, you have to be you have to be nude. Then it was completely flopped, because then that possession kicked in, and I'm like, oh hell no, nobody's looking at my wife's goodies. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's not happening, bro. So then like, once I figured that part out, then the wife was, like like joking around, opposite to me, like, what, babe? I thought you said you wanted to go. Let's go. Come on. Let's go do this thing. And I'm like, oh hell no. It ain't happening. Those are my goodies kept secret underneath those clothes. You know what I mean? Like, that ain't happening. And then, yeah, we didn't go. I mean, the end of the story is we didn't go, but I totally was like, oh man, I don't know. Woo. It was crazy. It was a crazy experience, but I thought I was about to see some tits for free is what I thought. My wife was down, like was okay with that. But then once I found out it was you share, they share kind of situation, I was not game. I was like, nope.
Oh my god, dude.
Nope. I just want to be a peeping Tom. You know what I mean? I don't want to be a, in the actual action.
I don't even know how to respond to that, dude. I got nothing, man. I'll respond to it with, I've been to a nude beach one time. It wasn't required that everyone was nude. But it was only because, not because it was a nude beach. Although I would be lying if I didn't say that I wasn't excited to go to it and see some titties and shit.
Of course you were.
But the reason I actually went is I don't know if you've ever seen in San Francisco, California, the famous shots of the Golden Gate Bridge, like with the mountain on each side, but like the beach that they shoot that from, that it's actually a nude beach that has like the best shot of The Golden Gate
The
Bridge,
Golden
from my
Gate
understanding.
Bridge.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So I went there to shoot the Golden Gate Bridge. You know, again, I'd be lying if I didn't say, like, I wasn't like, oh, I'm gonna get to see some girls with their titties out running around.
Instead, you got
It was literally just old men, naked old men. That's it, on the beach naked.
Ooh.
There was like it was
like a straight YMCA locker
it was
room.
dudes, old dudes galore, running there. I actually have. Hold on. Now that I have a picture where I took a purpose picture with a naked. He was jogging down the sand, down the beach naked, and I have a shot of the Golden Gate Bridge with him in it. Also, Alex, welcome to the stream, my friend. Welcome to the stream, dude. Even though you're a little late, it's fine, man. Don't worry about it. You're Gucci, dude. You're Gucci.
Dude, that's fucking funny, dude.
But that's the only one that I have
never been.
That I've been to, man.
Never been. Have you ever been, so like, since we're on this topic of nude people and nude shit, have you ever been to, like, have you even participated, like this goes back to like your shit, but like, have you ever participated in anything like that, like with, like, you know, you're at a party or something and people want to play like strip poker or like weird shit like that? Like, have you ever like done anything like that? I've always been been in situations where people have invited me to stuff like that, and I've just never participated, so I just didn't know if you have.
Yeah, I mean, again, I have a pretty, you know, past with drugs and stuff. So I've been to lots of parties where like people just, you know, on drugs and stuff, and when people, you know, we just all start, you know, doing shit. So yeah,
that's interesting.
Some of that's been in my past. I mean, not like a ton and not like planned per se. It just kind of would happen.
I got what you're saying.
And I never did anything super crazy. I mean, most of it was just I was there. You know, I didn't really. You know, I've done like one threesome in my life with my first wife for a birthday. It was like a birthday present to me. But I actually didn't enjoy it that much as what you would think you would as a guy, at least me personally. I did not think it was that great. I actually thought it was a pain in the ass.
See, I'm too, I don't know. I mean, that gets into some crazy shit, but like, see, I'm too, the word possessive is too bad. Like, that's a negative word. I'm not possessive. I'm too centered and focused on, you know, like me and my wife. Does that make sense? Do you know what I mean? You know, like,
yeah, I know what you're talking about. I'm not. I'm not very.
Right.
Yeah, I'm just not.
Yeah, you're just open to other aspects, which I.
It's not that I'm open to other aspects. Again, I don't want any of those other aspects personally. Again, I've tried.
You're not gonna turn them away, like if you're.
But like, if my wife came to me tomorrow, not that she ever would, and she'd probably get mad at me for saying this, because then she thinks it means that I don't love her. Right. But it's actually quite the opposite. I'm very much like, if my wife came to me and she's like, you know what, I want to fuck this guy. Like, I don't know why, I just do. Like, what do you think? I'd be like, babe, if that's what you want to do, go do it. Like, you got one fucking life, go live it, man. I don't give a fuck. Like, you coming home tonight at least?
That's what I was gonna say. But how does that work with that though? Like, I don't even know if we want to.
I don't know how it would work, be honest, because again, my wife's not like that. Number one, I don't ever see her actually ever would do something like that. I have no desire to do anything like that.
Right.
You know, so I don't know, to be honest. I just but I'm just saying that is,
it's interesting to me. Like I said, it's interesting to me. I'm not judging you at all on that. I mean, it just, people are different, man. I mean, like I said, people are into some different stuff. Like I got a buddy of mine, a really good friend of mine. We played a lot of games together, like PC games back in the day, like with World of Warcraft was, you know, I mean, obviously World of Warcraft is still big, but I'm saying like when, you know, World of Warcraft, you know, was the first, you know, rising thing, like everybody was playing that MMO. I had a buddy, and he's still a really good friend of mine now, but him and his wife now, I think wife now, what's the term for it? I don't even know what the term is. Open relationship, is that the term?
Yeah. And that's becoming pretty popular.
I don't know. They're basically, I don't know if that's the right thing. I know open relationship is a thing, but I don't know if that's the thing for them. Like they basically, they're married, right? Like they're intimate with each other, but then they both have a third person, you know, of the opposite sex. Does that make sense? That they occasionally bring in, I mean, you know, periodically here and there type of thing. Do you mean, you know, on
that's just called like a threesome. I mean,
but it's more than a threesome if it's like an actual thing all the time, right? Like a threesome is normally like
I would say that's normally open relationship. I mean, yeah, no, it's so normally like it might not quite be an open relationship. It normally means like even if you're married, both of you can go fuck whoever you want whenever you want. There's not you can bring them in or not.
Yeah.
If you're only bringing them in, I would just
like
say it's probably like a fetish of a threesomes. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. It's interesting. Like
okay, who are you saying simp to?
Again, I don't know. Again, I don't know exactly how it works. I just know, for me,
I can't say that on Twitch.
It's not me and my, it's not like, it's just not me. What? Can't say what?
That word I just said.
You can't say that on Twitch?
No.
Oh, interesting. What does the word mean? Can you say that?
It means, I don't know
what the word means.
Yeah, so like let's say a bunch of guys like a female streamer, and the only reason they like her, like they're basically like they want to be with her because she's hot or something, and so like they like are white knighting all the time. They're like no matter what the girl does, like they want to be with. I don't know. I can't. It's hard to explain, but basically like you would do anything for this girl. You would be anything for this girl. You would let this girl use you, abuse you, do whatever. It doesn't matter. You're just like, I love this girl and I want to help her win world domination or whatever she might desire. Any of that stuff. Yeah.
Interesting.
So
okay.
Which to answer
something you can't say on Twitch.
I don't know. They because Twitch is dumb.
Interesting.
But anyways, to answer though, Hokage, to answer like, okay, fair enough. And I asked because I knew you were talking about me, and I just want to say on the record on this live stream for all of you guys right now, 100% I do for my wife. Yes, I simp, and I'm gonna say it again, 100% for my wife. You should. You should.
No, I agree 100%.
Anything she wants, she gets.
Oh yeah. And again, I mean, I would definitely back that up. No matter what, it's just me and her, aren't like, that in that same way, aspect together. Does that make sense? But yeah, I mean, of course, if something was different, or something, came up, obviously we would, tackle that as we saw fit in that moment. But yeah, I mean, everybody knows that, the ball's in her court 20% or, 100% of the time. Do you know what I mean? So it's not going to matter, But,
well, and I should say it should work the other way too.
Yeah, it does.
In my opinion.
It does. No, I agree with you.
No, yeah. And I was just saying that like to chat, like to, because I said like I do for my wife. Your wife should for you as well. If you're not, you're probably going to fail in your relationship. It's probably why most relationships fail. Because the moment the other person does something you don't like, you have two choices. Either be that word or leave them.
Right, exactly. Yep. Nope, I agree with you. I agree with you 100%. Compromise on both ends 24/7 all the time.
So, but anyways, yeah, so I forget what, I was going to show you the picture where the dude was jogging at the Golden Gate Bridge naked, but then I realized I probably, well, I was going to say, then I realized I probably can't have nudity on stream, so.
Yeah, you won't be able to. You can you could blur it out, I'm assuming, but you can't, I don't think you can show nudity on Twitch, can you?
No, probably not. So yeah, I'm not going to show it. But that's what I was kind of trying to do in the background was I was looking for the photo. And I was like, oh, wait, I can't. Dude, this is what I hate about things. This is why, like, why can't people let me do whatever the fuck I want to do on my goddamn stream? It's rated mature. Don't let your kid come to my stream.
I don't even know, dude. I don't even know how that works, to be honest with you. I don't know why there's certain things that you can and can't do. I really don't know.
I hate it, man.
It kind of goes down to like even dumb stuff. Like how come things like even on YouTube, man, like how come you can't, like, isn't it like a thing that you can't even like show certain things on YouTube? Not like nudity, I'm saying, but like is in like even like analytical stuff. Like I don't even think can you even pull up that stuff on YouTube?
Some of it, but yeah, overall, it's a good idea not to pull any of it up because there's a lot of it you're not supposed to show if you're monetized. So,
right, but isn't that kind of stupid? Like I feel like that's dumb. Like I feel like
I agree, and there's people that do it and they don't get in trouble. So I don't like, and I think there's even people that have shared all their stuff and they don't end up. So I don't think it's enforced very heavily, but at any time,
it's just looked down upon for whatever reason.
Yeah. So
yeah,
Hokage says media share. I could throw it in the Discord media share. That could be an option.
I mean, you
I
could just
like.
throw it in Discord in
Oh
general. It'd be
God.
hilarious and keep it for,
And I like
keep it
how
for-
then I go into the media share and Hokage has posted an hour ago some tentacle shit that I should not be looking. Thank you for that, Hokage.
Dude, anyway, speaking of that, you know what's crazy? Have you ever heard of like people for whatever reason recently or like in the past year posting non-pornographic stuff on Pornhub?
No,
Oh, okay. Well, I've heard people like posting like gaming shit on Pornhub,
I have no clue, dude. I
which is fucking goofy to me, but like
have
apparently
you
like
tried to go there and search for it?
no.
Well, I assumed out of the two of us, the person that would be on that site would be you. I figured if you had heard that, you would.
I'll go right now on stream. Here we go.
You don't pull it up. Well, you can't pull it up.
Well, I can't pull it up because it's your stream, but I'm curious what I am. I mean, I'm gonna hopefully that my sound's not turned on. Ooh, that's pretty sexy. All right, so we've got
I mean, I know there exists like, I guess cosplay type stuff, but like where
yeah,
maybe
but I'm pretty sure people have done. I'm pretty sure, like I said, I saw it somewhere. Somebody had posted it and said,
it says it's a
I'm about to
stuffed
post my
animal.
stuff on Pornhub or whatever, and it was just like them gaming. Let's do.
I mean, maybe somebody did it as a meme, but I can't imagine that it would actually live up there or stay up there. Or... Okay, this is literally a screen cap from Corey in the House episode 2. I know, I was just kidding. Hokage.
Corey in the House, like
yeah.
the TV show Corey in the House.
Yeah. He's talking about Corey in the House has the best hentai, and then it's a picture of Corey being attacked by a squid or like an octopus or something. I remember the episode it was in.
By the way, I'm not seeing any game stuff. I typed in.
I'm not shocked.
Gameplay or move or game stuff.
I'm not shocked.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not.
Maybe
shocked.
It's not then. I was gonna say I just thought that would be interesting. The fact that like if somebody was to just post something not porno on there and to see how many freaking like views and shit it landed.
Listen, you want free traffic, dude, for your stuff?
Yeah, it's free traffic.
Are you using TikTok? Dude.
No.
I mean, everybody talks about it, and I was sleeping on it.
Wait, are you on TikTok right now? With
yeah, I'm on TikTok. Yeah. I post my game shit, but then and it doesn't do that great. I get like 150 to 200 views. I just started trying it.
Do you put like clips?
I just post the
like
clips. Clips. Yeah. But I did this one. Me and my daughter did. I'm gonna show it on stream so you can see it.
If we can see it, I don't know if we'd be able to see it through your phone through the camera.
I don't know. We'll see. But literally, it's just a filter where then like I'm holding my daughter's head, like it cuts off her body. Were you able to see it or no?
Oh shit. Dude,
that shit got 13.5 thousand views. 13,000 views. It got like 384 likes. I got like 100 followers from it.
So what did you okay, so now here's the real question. The real question is are you doing all of that only on the phone, or was that like you recorded the video?
No, only on the phone.
Like edited and then you dropped it onto this TikTok.
Nope, the clips, yeah. They're edited on the computer, like the gaming clips. That was the first time I did something that wasn't a gaming clip, and that was the first thing I had that kind of blew up. But I was just shocked that it still did that like today, because TikTok's now been out for a while. I didn't think you'd be able to get that kind of free traffic still with a social media site like even like TikTok.
Oh hell yeah!
Because you can't do that with like Facebook, Instagram nowadays.
You know what you should do right now on that video? It has nothing to do with you, but you know what you should do on that video? You should literally start capping OMG, it's Derek on that fucking video everywhere. So then that way, like anybody that sees the video, they're like, ha, that's fucking awesome. Click on
people have already
follow his YouTube channel.
Yeah, people have already done it. Because there was a thing that was like people have been using that filter. It's a filter like on Snapchat. And people were using it for different things. Like they'd like go like this with their face and make a weird design or whatever. And I was like, oh wait, we could like make it so like you're I'm a headhunter with your head. And it worked perfect. It took us like 10 tries like to do it, like hitting the record button and timing it right for her to duck down out of the way and stuff. But then yeah, and there's already like a bunch of people copying it.
Hilarious, dude. It's fucking awesome though. But again, you know, I'm not a TikTok user. You know what I mean? My wife is on TikTok. She loves TikTok.
It's hilarious.
A bunch of TikToks, and I just
love
die
TikTok.
laughing at a lot of the TikToks. But I just personally have not started using it. Do you mean? You know,
I'm going to do a try not to laugh on TikTok videos on my live stream. I decided like I'm gonna get like the funniest TikToks. I'm gonna have like my wife or my daughter put together a list of ones I haven't seen and like do them on stream and like do like a try not to laugh challenge. I love
Interesting.
TikTok, man. It's great.
Interesting. So what do we got? Catch up on chat here. I think we got a lot of shit to catch up on.
I'm gonna let you catch up. I'm gonna go take a piss.
All right, sounds good. All right, so we've got Aiden says, guess what I got on Valentine's Day? It says I got a fox. I got a fox, a dog, I think. It's a stuffed animal. Oh, very cool, Aiden. And then we got Hokage says literally a screen cap from Corey in the House episode 2. We've already read all of that. Going down here. Looks like we got, is that it? We already caught up to everything? No, we didn't catch up to everything, did we? Maybe that is everything. I thought somebody else posted something. Maybe not. Maybe that's it. I'm just joking. Yeah, we already said all that. Okay, interesting. Yeah, we already got to everything. Well, dude, Aiden, congratulations, man. You got a stuffed animal for Valentine's Day, dude. That's cool. Very, very cool. Very, very cool. Hokage, did you end up dropping anything in the Discord? Did you let me know about some animes or something that you suggest? I didn't know if you went ahead and added anything down here or not. Let's go through and see. Derek's got some stuff on here.
I'm back, by the way.
Okay, cool. No problem. I was trying to catch up on chat, but on my end, it didn't seem like there was a whole lot to catch up on. I read like 4 things and thought we already covered everything else. Maybe we didn't have a lot of extra stuff.
Yeah, I don't think that. Yeah, there wasn't a ton of extra stuff. So, okay, he says not yet, but I will.
Hokage.
Aiden says I got some more stuff that you missed. I didn't miss it, man. I can't read everything when I try to do my best, but some of it gets left in the dust. If it's totally unrelated to anything we're talking about or doing, I kind of, dude, that kind of looks like one of those old school weed pipes.
This thing here, these are the those attachments for your mics or your not mics. Is it Godox stuff? Those things right here, these things.
Oh yeah. Yep. I know what you're talking
about. Talking about?
Yep.
And then like this is the one that doesn't have the piece on here, but it's got the adapter piece for the different pieces. But yeah, so it's blurry as shit. It's not focusing.
It sometimes takes a minute to focus.
But yeah, no, that's what it is. I just, again, with my ADHD, I'm literally just, keeping my hands busy the entire time we're doing this podcast. So I just sit here and play with it back and forth. But it does definitely look like one of those old school, like weed pipes or whatever. If it had like the carb and
the top to, yep. It does.
It would totally be like that. Yeah, for sure. By the way,
I remember those days.
Got a drill. I got a drill in the other room. I should fucking drill this bad boy out.
You don't smoke, right?
No.
At all?
No.
Have you ever or no?
Oh, hell yeah, dude. That's all I used to do. I mean, all through high school, that was, from like 8th grade to like 10th, 11th grade. That's all I did was smoke weed. And then I ended up dating a girl at the time. And then she pretty much straightened me out. I didn't smoke anymore. I, got my life together, pretty much, just became the better person I am now. And then I haven't smoked since. In college, me and my wife both, in my opinion, we got lucky enough to be at a party that had pot brownies. So I did get to participate in that. But my wife currently is also very much, kind of straight, narrow, not, no drugs kind of person. But, we've had conversations about it because I do like, marijuana, and I do like what it does for me anyways, because I'm very... Well, I'm very like high strung, like super active, constantly fucking, like driving everybody else nuts and crazy. And when I smoke like indica, for instance, I feel like it levels me off. You know what I mean? I feel like it brings me, in my opinion, it brings me back down to a normal, normal, I can think a lot, lot clearer. I'm not, stuttering. I'm not, all over the fucking place. Cause that's my normal life. I'm constantly all over the place. And so with that being the case, when I smoke, it kind of levels me out, makes me a little bit more mellow. I can think a lot clearer. I can focus a lot more, that kind of shit. We've had conversations about it. If it ever goes legal in Iowa, which it will, it's going to happen. All the states around us that have already been legalizing it, it's going to happen. But when it happens, I think I'll definitely participate, for sure. So, But other than that, no, I mean, I don't smoke anything right now. I know you partake in it every now and then, I believe, right?
I haven't for a long time, not since
Gotcha.
I pretty much quit with the birth of my son.
Gotcha.
Just because um it is still illegal in my state. So, I just again, it's not that I don't like it. It's not that I have any problems with it or think it's
Right.
just, with it still being illegal and you just, as you get older, there's things that become more important than just having a good time.
Right. Oh yeah.
And
No, I agree with that.
and it's not
I agree with
worth
that.
it or whatever, for me. So it is. They did do medical, but it's very tight what actually qualifies with the medical here, and it's kind of stupid to be honest.
Yeah, I think you're
So
just the same as us, to be honest with you. They finally did the same thing. I think like a year or 2 years ago, they finally pushed, medical through. So that is here now. And then they just legalized, like hemp farming. You mean so now you can
mhm,
farm hemp, you mean, and that kind of thing. But yeah, but it's still super tight. I mean, you can't,
yeah,
it's not lenient like it used to be, like in California prior to them being, legalized. I mean, where you could just go there and be like, oh, I get massive migraines. And the only thing that seems to help is when I smoke my buddy's illegal weed. You know what I'm saying?
yep,
Oh yeah,
yep,
you need a prescription. Here you go. I mean, so yeah, it's not like that. I think our states are pretty much in line with that because you're in Ohio, right?
yep. And
Yeah.
I will say, I mean, I don't even know if they did legalize it tomorrow. I don't know that I would start smoking again or not. I really haven't decided. I've My biggest problem is I've I've struggled with depression in my life.
Okay.
Pretty bad episodes multiple times.
Okay.
Um and
Do you
and
think it makes it worse or better?
I think it makes it better up to a point. But then the problem becomes I also have a very addictive personality. And even though I know people say weed isn't addictive,
Yeah, but
again,
I
you guys
get,
are
but you're
talking
addicted
to
to
a
you're addicted to
I
the hobby
I'm
is what it is.
it's not I'm addicted to the hobby. I'm addicted to the feeling of feeling good all the time.
Gotcha.
And so I will a lot of times use drugs, whether they're addictive or not. So, like in the case of marijuana, where it's not physically addictive, I will
Right.
use drugs to mask my problems and not deal
Right.
with them and just
Yep.
ignore. And if instead of like most normal people would probably have bad feelings or a bad whatever, and they would sit down and look at their lives and they'd say, well, I'm failing here or I'm messing up here. I probably, if I don't want this to be part of my life, I got to change it. I just was like, I'll smoke more weed.
Right. Yeah, and
Like, and
that's
just
exactly
ignore
how my
it.
brother is. Yeah, that's exactly how my
So,
brother is right now.
so I'm not sure. I'm just not sure that I can do it where I'm currently at. And I've talked to it with my psychiatrist and stuff. I love it. Like I love weed. Like love
Right.
it with a passion.
Yeah, I get you.
All psychedelics. I think they're like the greatest thing in the world, personally. But because I think mushrooms are actually what finally broke me out of that cycle of depression. Um, like I haven't had an episode since now, and it's been like I don't 5 years now that I've not had an episode of depression. Um,
Right.
and it was after uh partaken in several different psychedelics on a more regular basis. I had tried some psychedelics in the past, um,
Yeah,
but it was my
I've
first
never tried
time
psychedelics.
really doing psychedelics on a more doing it several times in a smaller amount of time period. I had done shrooms a couple
Can
times.
psychedelics kill you or no?
No,
Like, can you OD on psychedelics?
no, nope,
Gotcha.
not possible. It's pretty much the same as like marijuana. Marijuana is a psychedelic drug. It's
Is
just a
it?
very mild. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Interesting.
It's
Gotcha.
classified as psychedelic. Like, some people like, especially now that they're coming out with things like edibles where they're like 1,000 milligrams, people will have fucking psychedelic, same like
Oh
like
yeah.
they'll
Oh yeah.
on like you'll have people that'll like see shit and stuff. Yeah, yeah.
Right.
So it's classified as but there's
As a
actually a lot of
psychedelic.
research that shows that especially mushrooms right now can break depression and stuff. I did not know this when I did it. I just did it, and I just happened to. It seemed like it almost seems like they can reset your brain so they can fix a lot of past trauma and stuff. Again, I'm not an expert, so I'm not telling anybody to go out and do psychedelics to fix
Right.
depression. But I can only speak for myself. And the truth is, I've struggled bad with depression my entire life,
Right.
like suicidal thoughts, the whole 9 yards. And after psychedelics, I've
That went
now
away.
no longer have had an issue with it. I still get
Right.
sad. I still get down. And my whole like thing now where like I'm constantly like improving myself and I like, work on like, I go to the gym 5 days a week and, I eat way, me and the wife do like, again, we have our cheat days, but overall we do whole food, plant-based diets. I meditate every day. That all started right after psychedelics. All
Right.
of that. I never did it before in my life. Reading every single day. I always read books and stuff, but I was not ever consistent in stuff. I was not ever, and it was like that depressive episode and then doing the psychedelics. Something happened in my brain. Again, I almost say it's the first time I ever became conscious in life. Honestly.
Okay.
Is my
I get what you're
explanation
saying.
for it. So yeah, but again, I'm not telling anybody they should do that, but there is a lot of studies right now on it, and they're finding that psychedelics can not help depression, but cure it, especially like with microdosing and stuff. So I don't know. It's interesting stuff to look into if you do struggle with it. It helped me.
Yeah. Very
Again,
cool.
not that I don't even know how we got into all that, but
Well, we're just talking about different things here and there, and this looked like a weed pipe and all that other shit.
oh yeah, right.
But yeah, no, I mean, like I said,
Hokage says I'd like to have a frame of reference for some future recommendations. Talking about because he said Codation, you said you liked Sword Art Online, Shield Hero, and what else? Wait, you watched Shield Hero? I was gonna say I think I recommended Shield Hero to you.
Shield Hero to me. I need to write that down because I'm gonna fucking forget it.
I don't know if they ever came
Shield
out with a
Hero?
second season yet. Shield Hero, yeah. I thought it was it's one that I watched recently that I thought was really good.
Shield Hero anime. Where did you find that anime at? Like Crunchyroll or something?
I watch everything on Funimation, so it was on Funimation.
Funimation. Okay.
Yeah. Crunchyroll and Funimation are the two big anime networks.
Okay, perfect. Got it.
So
yeah, no, I mean, like, yeah. So I mean, no, I've only seen Hokage, I've only seen SAO. I've not seen Shield Hero or anything else like that. But I mean, again, I mean, I don't know, maybe just saying that I've seen SAO doesn't really help you with, what kind of animes I'd like to watch. I know one of them that I think that I would like to watch that I haven't watched yet that was suggested to me was Death Note. I thought the concept was really, really cool. I've never seen Death Note.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I did see the creepy, the creepy like demon or whatever he is, like pictures of him. But and then I was kind of explained. You mean, you know what I mean? Like the plot or the intro. You mean, to?
I'm pretty sure I did to you on a stream.
Because
I was talking about I was talking about that's what I got my wife into. It was a good like starter anime to get my wife.
So maybe it was you. I mean, maybe it was you. But I just know, like, when finding that out and listening to it, I was kind of like intrigued. I was like, oh, that one might be pretty good. I mean, to start watching, because it kind of, I mean, again, it kind of fits that same, I don't know, that same realm. Oh, wait a second. I'm completely lying. I told you guys the other day, the first anime I ever watched was not Sword Art Online. The first anime I watched was Fate Stay Night on Netflix. Remember, I already told you guys this, but yeah. So again, that one's kind of, very, very, action based, you know what I mean? Like, sword fighting, they've got powers, shit like that, and that kind of thing is my vibe. Like, I like that kind of anime style, Sword Art Online, same thing, it's a lot.
What you should try, like one that might be really good for the wife too to get it is it's an oldie, but I mean, it's a classic in the anime space. It's still extremely popular, but have you ever seen Spirited Away? It's a movie. It's just a movie, so it's not even it's like a 2-hour movie. You should jot that one down. I think
Spirited Away.
Yep, it's by a very I forget the guy's name. Let me see. Studio. How do you say it? Studio.
So
Ghibli?
Spirited, like Spiritted. Spirited Away.
Spiritted. Yep. Spirited
Interesting.
Away.
Okay.
But yeah, it's a very interesting. I mean, it has a 97% on Rotten Tomatoes, 96 on Metacritic, 96% of Google users like it. So, but it's a very
My man's Nafumi got me tooed.
I don't know what that means.
What?
Aiden got a bunch of stuff for Valentine's Day. Nice.
Very nice, dude. Oh yeah, very nice. Me and the wife do not. Fun fact: me and the wife do not celebrate Valentine's Day, my man. The wife's the wife's grandpa that she was really close with died on Valentine's Day. So it kind of turned into a more of a remembrance day for us, you know what I mean? So we pretty much, visit and, and flowers and that kind of stuff. For Valentine's Day. So we just kind of over the years not really celebrated it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I wasn't even thinking. Yep, from Shield Hero, the main character.
Shield
Yeah.
Hero.
I wasn't. Yeah, I forgot the name.
Makes sense. Okay. Yeah, so I'll check out that one too. I mean, again, I don't know. I mean, I still think that I would be down to, I think I'd be into Naruto or Naruto, however you want to say it. But like, I think I think I still would get down with that one. The only downside is like I said, the only downside is
I think it's more for kids, dude. I don't think at your age you're gonna love it.
Okay.
I mean, it was a great anime when I was a kid, and I still think it's a great anime, and a lot of kids love it. But I don't know that I would think an adult would.
Okay.
I don't think it would resonate to an adult as well. Like if I was to have watched it today, like starting it, I don't know that I would have enjoyed it as much as when I was. It's kind of like Dragon Ball. Somebody like telling a 36-year-old to go watch Dragon Ball today. I don't know that they're gonna enjoy it like they would have when they were
the same way as it was if they were 16.
Right. Like it's one of those.
So let me ask you
now. Opposite, like Bleach. I think Bleach holds up even as an adult really well.
Does it?
Yep.
Okay, so then maybe I should put that one down. But Hokage. So here's another question. This might be weird for anybody listening. Don't judge me. So I loved Sword Art Online, right? For anime. I really like Sword Art Online, right? Like I was hooked. I was watching it. But for whatever reason, I did have that little bit of itch in my bones that I would just wish that sometimes some of those characters would just fuck on screen. Like not like weird shit, but I'm saying, but like literally just like, like the passion between, you know what I mean? Like, the main character, and like, I forget.
I mean, that's part of anime.
Like, you know what I mean? Asunan, the fucking, chick, the two main characters, like, I mean? Like, there was so many times where that tension was there. The moment was right, you know what I mean? And then they just didn't fuck. And I just like, and all I can think about was how much better would the show have been if they just showed that on screen? You know what I mean? Like, if it just, happened, closed out the night, they started the next day, doing whatever they're doing. Do you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like, is that a thing? Do they have those animes that are like that are not considered hentai, or are those because they have sex scenes is considered hentai?
No. There's anime where that are more definitely adult rated, that have sex scenes and stuff in them. I'm trying to like think of. I mean, there's.
And I'm thinking like sensual shit, right? Like I'm not talking about, like the guy's just fucking raping this chick. Do you mean like that? I'm not into.
Yeah, no, yeah. That would be more hentai stuff, but.
Yeah, and I was just saying, I mean, for me, I mean, again, I just think if the story, like if the story is good, again, people might hate Sword Art Online, but for me, I thought the story was very, very good, very, very compelling. And because I was really into the character development behind, Sword Art Online, you know what I mean? Like, I just think it would have just enhanced. You know what I mean? I think it would have enhanced that anime. You know what I mean? To allow that relationship that manifests to that point, numerous times. It even shows like the curves on the, the characters, but it just never happens on screen. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like I think
Hokage, Hokage says Berserk. That's what you're looking for. I'm not actually familiar with Berserk though, so I don't.
Berserk?
I don't know. I've never heard of that one.
You said it's Berserk. I'm gonna Google it. Berserk.
Yeah, I'm looking at it now. I'm not familiar with that anime very much, but yeah. But I will say a lot of anime is kind of like that. A lot of it is very sexual without then actually showing anything or being.
Yeah, it's very lustful, basically.
It's very yeah. It's kind of part of that whole thing.
Gotcha. Dude, this one looks like an older.
It
anime,
does, yeah, it does.
Looks pretty, but it still looks.
Look up this. This one's pretty cool. Look up Elfen Lied. Elfenlied. That was a great anime. It's a more adult anime. Has nudity and stuff in it.
Now, is this got a dub version or no? Or is this all subtitle?
I don't remember.
Oh Jesus, some of this shit looks crazy.
Oh, it's pretty. It was pretty
Like
good.
the eyes, like eyes
Yeah.
chopped and like crazy.
Well, yeah,
stuff.
she can she is like a mental person and like psychic and can like kill people, like chop their heads off and stuff with. Hokage says, "Oh, I fucking love that." Wait, have you seen Elfenlied, Hokage? Oh my god. Such a good. So let's see. It says this review says Elfenlied explores deep themes including social isolation, alienation, identity, prejudice, emotional and physical abuse, jealousy, revenge, regret, and the value of life. This anime is only suitable for mature audiences. So that might be more of like if you're wanting to get something more mature. Okay, says yeah. I thought it was a great fucking series, man. I loved it. I mean, that's an older one too, but. But it has some yeah.
Yep. And then I think another thing that I would say, or another thing I would add to that, Hokage, for suggestions or anything like that you guys end up doing, is I think character development and story is really, really big. Like I said, I think that's one of the reasons why I really liked SAO, was because the story, it really dove deep into each individual story, and it wasn't just so much about like them in the game, as it was like when they were unplugged in the real world. I think that the storyline was really good, but again, I think most animes are probably like that, right? I mean that's kind of
that's their thing, is because they can do whatever.
I think it's right.
Yeah, it's because it is kind of a cartoon. They can do whatever, and that's what makes anime. Like some of the stories are just fucking crazy, dude.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Aiden, in the chat, my man. Yes, of course we are celebrating Easter. We pretty much celebrate every other, every normal, big holiday. It's just Valentine's Day we just don't. So I mean, it's not anything to do with like we just don't celebrate it, because of whatever reason. It's literally just because my wife's grandpa passed away on there. So we just choose to offer it more as a Remembrance Day versus more of like a celebration. And me and the wife always, we're really good about, celebrating, our love together, all the time. So, I mean, we're not big on only making it about one day. So, but anyways, so what do we got here? So Hokage says, R.L. Stein, the writer of Goosebumps, was a fan of that show.
Of Elfenlied? Yeah, it is a good one, man.
So.
Another good one, in my opinion, just the movie. I don't know if you can find it anymore, though, was Read or Die, but I don't know that you would like that one, to be honest. I mean, have you ever seen Cowboy Bebop, that anime series? That was back on, like, Cartoon Network in our days. That was a good fucking anime series, dude. Cowboy Bebop. Yep. Have you ever seen...
names, bro.
Well, you got it. Yeah. Have you ever seen, what was the series that they did? Firefly? Have you ever heard of that series?
No.
It was it has a very it's not an anime. It's
Cowboy Bebop. This guy doesn't even look like a cowboy.
They're space cowboys. They're not old-fashioned cowboys. It's sci-fi.
Huh. And they got a corgi in here, it looks like.
Yeah. It's good shit, dude. Hokage, tell him.
That's funny.
That's funny. I'm trying to see what this other one. There's one in my head that I'm thinking of, but I can't remember the name of it.
I don't think this counts as an anime. I think it's more of a cartoon. But I remember back in the day that people used to really, really like watching, and I believe it was on Cartoon Network, or maybe it wasn't, but it was on was it Boondocks? The Boondock Saints.
Oh yeah.
Boondocks.
Yeah.
Some people, it was like cartoon or something where the little kids were like, like cussing and everything. It was like, and I just know a lot of people were raving about that show back in the day. But I kind of don't put that in anime, right? I mean, do we put that more towards like Family Guy and South Park?
Yeah, I probably wouldn't, but.
Yeah, I don't know anything about it. I just know that was a thing. And then another person said that another really good overall anime, but again, I don't know if it would fit my realm, was what was it? Full Metal Alchemist or something.
Yeah,
like
again, the only problem with that one is again, an excellent series. I agree. And I agree, even with it being more of a it's not mature. It's gonna be a lot of what you were saying you wish with Hack Sign. But the story is good. Like it's solid anime. I mean, it's one of my faves for sure.
Okay.
But I would again say it's kind of a childish anime. Not that that's bad. I'm not saying like I know Kage's like, oh, because when I said about the one, about Naruto, he said, well, you still, if you want to be part of the community, you need to have watched it. Yes, and that it's one of those but it's not one of those you should watch first. It's one of those that if you end up really getting into anime and then you do want to kind of be more of the group of anime people, then yes, it should be one you watch. But I don't know that I would recommend it to somebody getting into anime to start. That's just my opinion on it. Hokage might,
just so I get this correct, Hokage, isn't that because he's just switched his name to Hokage, right?
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that what's his face?
Wait,
can't
what?
remember his damn name. Why am I messing up on his name? I thought Hokage wasn't Hokage somebody else.
No, Hokage's Hokage.
Oh, okay. All right, never mind. Anyways, he says in the chat, he says, I think we could schedule a time to talk a little bit more in depth on a voice channel. Yeah, sure. I'm fine with that.
Why can't I find this goddamn? I'm so mad right now that I cannot
find
what this anime was that I wanted to tell you about. I think somebody already recommended you Tokyo Ghoul, so that's why I haven't said that, but that is another good one.
Tokyo Ghoul?
Yeah, Ghoul.
Ghoul. Oh, Ghoul. Okay.
I think Hokage mentioned it to you before. I could be wrong though.
Tokyo Ghoul.
Psychopass. That's what it's called. Psychopass.
Psychopass?
Yep. Pass. Pass.
Oh, pass. Okay. Psychopass.
Hokage says Hokage is a title. Yeah, Hokage, the way I say it, I don't think is how he's actually pronounced his name. The way I say it is from Naruto or Naruto, however you want to say it. But
yeah, Hokage. Yeah, that's
but I don't know that that's actually how he pronounces his, but because it is spelled the way he just typed it. I don't know, because obviously. But yeah, Psychopass, that's a good one if you.
Hokagio. I don't even know how to even pronounce it. Anyways, but
the devil is a part-timer.
What?
The devil is a part-timer.
That's really another one.
Yep. That's one that would be good like for the wife. It's a really good starting anime for someone that may not typically be into animes. Like kind of like Death Note, in my opinion. I think even better than Death Note. It's a comedy.
It's a comedy? That's kind of goofy.
It's good. It's good.
Dude, Tokyo Ghoul, dude. This guy's face looks freaking creepy as hell. I'll get out, dude.
Soul Eater, really good.
Soul Eater.
Yep.
How do you find these animes?
Dude, I've been watching anime for fucking ever, man. I don't know.
I guess.
I mean, Inuyasha, but that's an old one that used to be back on. I don't know that it's worth watching to start.
Interesting.
I forget how many animes I've seen till I'm going through these lists. I'm like, oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I've seen this one. Oh yeah, I've seen this one.
Did you look up that other one I said, Psychopass?
Yeah, I looked at that one.
Okay.
Yeah, that one looks good. Didn't see anything crazy on that one. I'm just looking up, the names of them, you know what I mean, and then going to like Google Images and like.
If you're looking for like classics, like Akira, Akira, but it's not going to be like, I don't know if they ever did an HD remake of it, but amazing fucking anime. But you're talking like a 30-year-old anime. I mean, I don't know when it came out. Let's see. Akira anime. 1988 it came out.
Damn, I didn't even know they were making animes.
So the graphics are not going to be like, but
how do you spell it?
Hokage talking about like being in the community. If you've not seen Akira, Akira. Akira. Hokage, have you seen Akira?
Akira, dude. Yeah, dude. It looks like the old Batman cartoon style.
Hokage says Soul Eater is a bit of a shonen. I mean, yeah, I agree that it's definitely a younger.
Shonen? What's shonen?
A younger target, like young males, like it's, but I to be honest, I think Codation fits that personality, so I think you'd enjoy it.
I fit that personality. I'm a young male.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, I just mean like you still get like, you think boobies are funny and awesome, and it's you. I mean, I'm not. Am I lying?
Listen. I'm gonna fucking be all about tits till the day I die, my friend.
I don't mean I mean like you think.
Have a podcast
No.
10 years
but I'm
now,
saying you think like you're still that, like, when it comes to boobies, you're definitely still that 14, 15-year-old kid.
Oh
inside.
yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
I don't mean it in a bad way. I'm just saying like that's
for sure. Sure. Nope. Titties pop out and I'm instantly like, well, yeah, exactly. That's me. 100%.
Yeah. In anime, the way they do that with those type of guys is animes pop out, titties pop out, and the male character gets a nosebleed.
Interesting. That's goofy. A nosebleed?
Yeah.
It's a little extreme.
Digimon, of course, if you've not seen.
Oh hell yeah! But that doesn't count.
No. This list has it as an anime. I wouldn't count it. Sailor Moon, obviously, that is definitely an anime.
Dude, I've seen Sailor Moon.
That's anime. I would classify that as anime.
Is it though?
I would. That was early. Well, that was early anime. Early anime spun. I mean, it kind of spun off from the. I mean, it came from manga and stuff, but I mean, it came from that, cutesy, cartoony type. I don't know. I was just kidding about Digimon, but I would definitely say Sailor Moon was Pokemon, beginning anime.
Like cartoon back in the day, Digimon cartoon back in the day, Sailor Moon.
Yeah, I don't know all those, but Sailor Moon, I kind of would.
I mean, all of those I definitely tuned in back in the day, like when I was young, because like Sailor Moon's been out for a long time.
Blood Plus, that was pretty good. I forgot about that series. It was all right.
I can't believe I forgot about Sailor Moon, dude. That's crazy. I mean, I guess it does still kind of come. I mean, there's still that, they're that, like you said, cutesy, chibi kind of artwork, but I didn't even think about that being an anime.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe Hokage would. I would say. I mean, again, my anime, I don't watch it near as much anymore. But I've seen most of what is kind of considered the bedrock of anime. Up to this point.
Right. Right.
And I would classify it as anime. I don't know.
Interesting.
That's just me. Hokage might disagree. He says, if you like tits but you still want a neat story and fight scenes, you should check out 7 Deadly Sins. That was a pretty good series.
Yeah, 7 Deadly Sins. I feel like I've heard of that one. I don't know where that one.
Yeah, it's pretty popular.
7 Deadly Sins. Ooh, who is this chick? Hello.
This is why I said Codations would like the other one that I said.
I literally just Googled this and I saw the first picture and I'm like, whoa. I'm like, this chick's got like this weird jacket that's just hugging her titties and nothing's holding the jacket up. I'm like,
Ooh, Darker Than Black. Anime. I thought that was pretty good.
What's the other one? There's another one that looks very close to this. I'm looking at 7 Deadly. Oh, the reason why I've heard of 7 Deadly Sins is because of the mobile game, not the anime, but that's why the character looks familiar too.
Yeah.
The main character. Yeah. Got it. Okay.
Yeah. That was a good series.
Okay, do you know what this picture reminds me of? Of that fucking old cartoon. What was that cartoon? The hell was it called? Dude, Street Sharks. Dude, did you ever watch the show
Sharks?
Street
that
Sharks? Huh?
I don't think so. Let me look
Oh my gosh, dude. Street Sharks was the shit, dude.
I do not
in
remember
the day,
this.
dude.
Dr. Piranha. I vaguely remember this,
Oh my gosh,
but I
dude,
don't
that was
actually.
the shit.
I remember
Oh
these
man, dude.
action figure things from Mattel of them.
Yep, yep, yep.
I
All of those action
vaguely,
figures came from the show, dude.
I do vaguely rember it, but I do not think it was a show I watched a ton of.
Dude, Street Sharks, dude. Oh my
Street
god.
Shark?
This fucking guy right here, Shark is riding on rollerblades, bro. Just what the hell, the 1990s, man.
Good times,
Yeah,
dude.
dude. Oh, memory lane right there.
I mean,
dude.
I think
Street
we've
Sharks for
given
the
you
win,
like
bro.
tons of options.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah, oh yeah. By my next live stream, dude, I gotta watch some of these. Which ones, by the way, which ones did you say some of these they don't have follow-ups? Like that you've got like one season or you've got like so many episodes or
Well,
whatever,
yeah,
or what?
Shield Hero is one. I don't know if they've come out with season 2 of Rising of the Shield Hero yet. The one movie I told Cowboy Bebop, I think is like 1 or 2. Cowboy Bebop is not very. Cowboy Bebop. Death Note's only like 1 season. Cowboy Bebop's only 1 season.
But how are they so good, but yet they've only came out with
A lot of animes are only 1 season.
Interesting. But now here's the real question. The real question is, do you find yourself wanting more, or do they end them good enough that you don't itch for
They
more?
typically end them.
Okay.
Like they typically
Dude,
typically end
Shield
them.
Hero looks pretty legit. That looks like right up my alley from SAO.
Yeah, I agree. That's why I recommended it.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
I really think you'd like that Elfin Lied as well. I think that's 3 seasons. Let me see. There are.
Yeah, the Elfin Lied looks pretty good, but it looks like.
Oh wait, it says 1
it
season.
looks like some crazy looking shit. Elfin Lied.
Yeah, it's only 1 season.
It's very. Like, what the hell is it about?
One I told you. Spirited Away. That's a movie, so it's only like 2 hours. The Spirited Away one. So yeah, I would recommend starting with some of those that are easy to knock out, because then it kind of gives you a good taste of different types of anime. Because a lot of those are very different styles of anime. So then you can kind of start seeing what you like, and then that would give for better recommendations.
Okay.
So I would maybe even say start like Death Note. I think is only 1 season. It's like. I mean, when I say 1 season, like it's like 26 episodes, I think. So
right.
I mean, it takes a while to.
There's not follow up stuff, but yeah, no, that gives me a handful of stuff to definitely check out and look into. Yeah,
No, there's 37 episodes in Death Note in 1 season. 37 episodes. Hokage says, "Hey, Codation, did you ever watch Kung Fury?" Oh my god, that show's ridiculous.
Kung Fury? No.
You've never seen Kung Fury? Oh my god.
The show? There's a show?
It's a movie.
Yeah. The guy with the gerbil nunchucks, right?
Or
is that Kung Pao?
Oh wait, I was thinking of Kung Pao, I think. I don't know if I've seen Kung Fury. I have not seen Kung Fury.
Hold on, let me Google this. Yeah, Kung Pao. Yeah, Kung Pao.
Yeah, I've seen. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of, but that's not what he's talking about. That's what I was. The girl with the one big boob in the middle.
The uniboob. Yeah, the uniboob in the center.
But yeah, he's talking about a different show that I have not seen actually. And then he's telling you he's free on a certain day and time. So, but that'll be you guys have to message in Discord and figure all that out.
Kung Fury.
It looks kind of. I mean, the thing looks fucking crazy, but.
The movie, you mean?
Yeah, but I've never.
No, I don't think I've ever seen Kung Fury. I've had.
Like a
now,
T-Rex
did you ever watch? If we're speaking of movies, really quick here, I want to show you. What was that one? Did you guys ever see the movie Three Ninjas?
Yes.
The 90s movie Three Ninjas.
All of them I've seen. There was 3 of them. Shit was epic, dude. You know, funny, we're talking about all these movies and stuff now, and now we're talking. You know what movie today? I actually saw a TikTok, and it made me want to go back and watch it. But that I have not seen it forever is The Mask.
With Jim Carrey?
Yeah. I've not seen that in forever.
Oh yeah. I haven't seen The Mask in a long time either.
But now I want to watch the Three Ninjas too, because that shit was legit back in the day. Dude,
Three Ninjas was. I don't even know, but would it even be as good? I feel like that's kind of goes back to like the cartoon though. Like, you know what I mean? Like, would it be as good today as it was then? Like, I don't know. What about did you ever watch the funny ass Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon movies?
Yes.
The ones where like the guys are just flying across the screen.
Yeah. Yep. Dude, 90s was all about kung fu. I think I saw all those movies.
All of the Ninja Turtles were good, man. You couldn't go wrong with those.
Yep.
Oh, dude.
All the Bruce Lee movies. You remember the original
Yep.
Mortal Kombat movies?
Yep. Oh yeah, horrible fucking acting
All
in the
the old
combat in the Mortal
all the old
Kombat movies.
The old Jackie Chan movies. I mean, I know he still
Yep.
does stuff, but the old ones, oh my god.
Yep. Oh yeah. No, dude. I mean, a lot of that was good. You know, and then like it's crazy though. It's crazy. Did you ever watch the all of the Ernest movies, like the Ernest Goes to Camp?
No,
and,
those
like,
are
all those
ones
other
that I
ones?
didn't. My parents didn't like him for some reason. So those are ones I never
Gotcha.
actually did watch too much.
Yeah, I was gonna say like those were always unique. What about Beetlejuice? Did you watch the Beetlejuice movies?
Yeah. Yep, those were good shit.
Again, dude, those are just classics, man. Like just shit like kids these days have no clue about, man. It's crazy.
I mean, I still think most kids nowadays watch Beetlejuice and stuff. A lot of those classics. Now, Three Ninjas, that's more niche.
Yeah, Beetlejuice because that comes around every Halloween. But like Three Ninjas, I mean, Three Ninjas, the original Power Ranger movie. I mean, the fucking Indian in the cupboard. I feel like kids don't watch that shit these days.
Yeah, Indian in the Cupboard, probably not. But I would argue that wasn't a great movie. So it was all right.
Right.
But
I'm saying it was just, I mean, it was one of those movies I feel like everybody watched in its time. Like, I mean, it was like a thing. I mean, even schools were making you read the book.
Well, I was gonna say it's actually a popular book that I still believe they have kids read in school a lot today.
So then maybe they do. Maybe there's some teachers do feature the movie then because to go along with the book.
Here, I got one for you. You remember Mighty Joe Young?
The name doesn't sound
the familiar. Big gorilla with the lady.
Joe Young.
It was a Disney movie.
Oh shit! Yeah, dude. This was just off of. It was like a not George of the Jungle. But was it Kong? It was like King Kong, but it was like the Disney version. Yeah. I remember this movie. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Because it's the same guy that played in Jurassic Park, isn't it?
No, it's not. No. Yeah, I'm trying.
Is it the same guy? Yeah, it is. I think it's the same guy.
I don't remember. And then you had, let's see. So you had Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, Disney that time.
Yep, all of those were good. Yep.
Big.
Did you ever watch what?
Big. It was the guy that like wanted to like there was an adult, but he like was a what's his name? What was his name? But he became an adult. Like he made a wish and became an adult, but he was still a kid inside.
With Tom Hanks?
Yeah. Tom Hanks.
I don't think I did. If I did, I might have caught pictures of it, but or clips of it because I remember seeing this machine, the genie machine or whatever, like wish machine. I remember seeing that. But
what about Matilda?
Replace the movie.
Matilda?
Yeah, Matilda. That? Oh yeah. Eating that chocolate cake scene and everything, like from that fat kid. Oh yeah. No, I remember that movie for sure. Matilda. I've watched a crap ton. What was some of the other good ones, man? There was some really good ones.
Wait.
Go ahead.
Do you remember Cool Runnings?
Cool Runnings. Let me look it up.
It was the Jamaican bobsled team, and the dude pees on the other dude and gets frozen to him and stuck to him.
No, I've never fucking seen this.
Oh my god, dude. It's so fucking great.
Never seen this movie. Dude,
classic comedy.
Tommy Boy was another good one.
Yeah. Miss Doubtfire.
Yep, Mrs. Doubtfire with Robin Williams.
The Land Before Time, all those series.
Of course, those were fucking good, dude. You couldn't not watch Land Before Time. Did you ever watch Captain Planet when you were a kid?
Yes. Yep. 100%.
And then they gave the black guy the heart. They all had elements. They had fire, earth, and fire, or wind, and then they had fucking heart. I'm like, the fuck? That's not an element, but whatever, dude.
Hokage says, I remember two of my teachers showed us Zoolander back in high school. Yeah, that was a fucking
Zoolander. That's funny.
What was that guy? What's that guy's name? What's his name? The guy that does Zoolander.
Isn't it Adam Sandler?
No, it's not Adam Sandler.
Oh, is it Ben Stiller?
Yep.
Ben Stiller, that's who it is. Yeah.
Space Jam.
Dude. Space Jam was good. Oh yeah. I'm trying to think of some of those hidden gems, dude.
I'm looking up 90s movies on Google at this point. The Mighty Ducks.
Dude. Oh, dude. Speaking of Mighty Ducks, did you ever watch Teen Wolf?
Yes. Yep.
Like the movie,
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
like that
Yeah.
Netflix series show, but the
Yep. Yep.
actual fucking
Yep.
90s movie.
Yep. Yep.
Teen
Yes.
Wolf. That was a good one too, dude. Surfing on the USA, you know what I mean? Like that was the big thing, dude. Oh man,
Goonies.
Mighty Ducks was a really good one.
That might have been a little bit before 90s though. The Goonies. Wasn't that like late 80s?
The Goonies,
Yeah.
yeah, but the Goonies is another really good one. You have to see the Goonies.
Of course. Then you had like, you know, the classics like Pulp Fiction, Back to the Futures.
Oh, Pulp Fiction, dude. That movie is like
I just watched that like a year ago.
For the first time ever.
No. Rewatch. I'm saying I've rewatched it. That still holds up today.
Dude, I was about to say, dude, Pulp Fiction is a really good movie.
Jeremy says, I know it in the Power
Jackson,
Rangers,
dude.
even if I'm 28. Yes, but not that part. Wait, what part, Jeremy?
What part did he say?
He said, I know it and the Power Rangers, even if I'm 28. Yes, but not that part. But I don't know what part he means. What were you saying? Sorry.
Dude, I was saying that fucking part in Pulp Fiction, you know what I mean? Where he's like, say it one more time. And he's like yelling at him, dude. And then they're riding in the you know, he's riding the car, right? He's got the gun pointed at him, and then they hit that bump and he shoots the guy. He's like, what the fuck?
Dude, that movie is great.
Oh, dude, it's just good, dude. The whole movie's just brilliant.
Pulp Fiction, about remember Boy Meets World, obviously?
Yeah, okay, of course,
Friday
yeah.
Night. I mean, it's not really a movie, but
yeah.
Oh, The Sandlot. How did we forget about The Sandlot?
Yeah, Sandlot was really, really good. What was if we're speaking of shows, did you ever watch the Cartoon Network show called Code Name Kids Next Doors?
Yeah.
Code Name Kids Next Door. It was actually it was almost like a borderline adult cartoon, but for whatever reason they stopped running it. But it was really, really good, I thought. Code Name.
I remember it vaguely.
Kids Next Door, I think is what the show is.
Says hell yeah.
Dude, Code Name Kids Next Door was the shit, dude.
Yeah. Okay, yep, I do remember. I did watch it occasionally. I did not watch it a shit ton. Because we did not have Cartoon Nation.
See how many seasons
Cartoon
they
Network.
actually ran.
But I did watch it occasionally, yes. I do remember it now that I'm seeing the pictures.
Yeah, from 2002 to 2008 is when they ran it. And so basically, I think they have 5 seasons total.
You know one I haven't I didn't either. One I haven't seen that was super popular that I've still not seen to this day, Mars Attack.
Mars Attack?
Do you remember that one?
The name doesn't sound familiar. I'm Googling it here.
I just remember that was a popular.
Nope, I never watched this one. Mars Attack. Never seen this with the big brain dude. Mm-hmm. Nope. Did you ever watch Invader Zim?
I did not. Oh yes, I did.
That
yes, I did.
Really
yes, I
good
did.
One.
That was That wasn't a movie though, was it? That was
no. That was the cartoon.
Yep. Yeah, the little green guy.
No, Invader Zim was really.
Do you remember? Of course. I mean, you're gonna remember Clueless. That was a super popular movie then, 90s.
Clueless.
You don't remember with the blonde chicks?
Nope.
She was a lawyer or something, I think, or she was like I forget. I can't believe you've never seen that. Wow. Men in Black, obviously. You all ever play with Rescue Heroes as a kid? Rescue Heroes?
Rescue Heroes?
That reminds me of what was that other show about heroes of some kind that was 90s? It was a cartoon.
Rescue Heroes. Y'all ever play with the Rescue Heroes?
I don't
know what Rescue Heroes are. I mean, I know the movie, what is it? The Rescue Heroes movie, like kids movie.
Yeah, this is like a kids TV or
Heroes movie, like Rescue Heroes, the movie.
Chippendale Rescue Rangers.
Yeah, Rescue Rangers, dude. Oh, dude, did you ever watch
the
cartoon Tailspin?
That's what I was thinking of. That's the one I was trying to just come up with. Dude, that shit was that's the one I was saying the Rescue Heroes reminded me. That's what it reminded me of, Tailspin.
Dude, Tailspin, dude. I'm going to Google this real quick. Tailspin, dude, was
that shit was epic.
Oh yeah, hell yeah, dude. Did you ever watch the movie Gargoyles?
Yep.
The old school like VHS tape, Gargoyles movie. That was good.
Yep.
And then speaking of Tailspin, that leads me to the other show. Did you ever watch the Darkwing Duck?
Yep. I love
Dude,
Darkwing
that
Duck,
was
yeah.
really good, dude. And then DuckTales. Did you ever watch DuckTales? That was
Yep.
another good one.
I used to have the Sega Genesis game DuckTales and played the shit out of
Oh,
it.
dude, hell
I
yeah.
played the shit out of it.
Hell yeah. Dude, on my Sega, dude, I miss playing the original Rayman, dude. That thing was the shit, dude. Rayman, he had those floating arms, you know what I mean? That like was able to punch like 10 feet away from his body.
Yeah.
They remade Rayman for the Xbox, and I owned it. I bought that fucker the day it came out.
They action figures with comfort grip, little slots on their back, and huge ass feet. Yeah, I never played with Rescue Heroes.
Neither did I. But Hokage, I don't know if you did or not. But one big thing I was really big into, or two things I guess, was Transformers. I was really big into Transformers as a kid. Like that was really popular. The cartoon, and then also the toys, and then Zoids. Do you remember Zoids, the show?
I don't.
It was like a animal version of Gundams. You know what Gundams are?
Oh yeah, I have. Yeah, I've seen
Like mechs and Gundams and
Mhm.
stuff. So like there was an animal version. Oh, wait a second. Does that count as a fucking anime? I bet you it
I don't
does,
know.
dude. Zoids show. I wonder if that counts as how do you know if it counts as an anime?
Yeah, it's an anime. The 6
Is
anime
it?
series. That's what it says, yeah.
Dude,
oh yeah, that's definitely
fucking,
anime.
Dude,
I'm looking at it. That's anime.
My very I'm trumping my very first
Yeah,
anime,
that's
bro.
definitely
Was
anime. 100%.
Was Zoids, dude. Was Zoids, bro. That was my very first anime then. If Pokemon doesn't count as an anime, Zoids was my very first anime. That's crazy, dude. I totally forgot about Zoids. But
wait,
anyways,
do you remember this Oliver and Company?
Oliver and Company? Is it in like IN or in?
What?
Company.
Oliver, like OLIVER, and then
the movie. Oh hell yeah, dude. Isn't this Oliver and Company? That reminds me of All Dogs Go to Heaven.
Yeah, that was a good series too, or a good movie.
That's what this one reminds me of.
Balto. That was like the dog and the cat. Balto was good.
But yeah, no, All Dogs Go to Heaven. That was a sad one, dude. Some of those fucking movies, man, were like sad, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But All Dogs Go to Heaven.
Like the one with Lassie. What was that? Was it called Lassie?
No, they've got one. There was one Homeward Bound. You remember that movie?
Yes. Oh my god,
that was
dude.
really sad, dude. That was a tear.
That was a tearjerker and a half, man.
Dude, when they show up back at the farm,
at the end,
oh
and
my
over there,
god, oh, like a little baby. Oh my gosh, dude.
And then of course you had to assault like the original Joker, like the Batman with the original Riddler.
Oh hell yeah, dude. Oh yeah, dude, with that
Riddler.
smoking hot poison ivy, dude. Oh yeah, dude.
Ace Ventura, Pet Detective, Jim Carrey.
Dude, oh my gosh. I just can't do it, Captain. I don't have the power.
Or when he's being birthed out of the rhino suit.
Listen, Jim Carrey, you like I've fucking seen it. Let's just put it that way,
yeah,
dude. Jim Carrey's where it's at for me, dude, when it comes to like straight up good quality comedy, in my opinion. Like he was just really good. Like Pet Detective was really good. When Nature Calls was really good.
Yep.
I don't know. Pet Detective, that part he goes to that fucking, that house in the apartment, you know what I mean? Or that unit in the apartment, right? He gets there and that detective's there and he's like doing all this shit. He's like, this house has cleared. Because he's like does exorcise the demons. Oh my god, dude.
Wait, did you ever watch Half Baked or Coneheads?
Oh yeah. Conehead. Okay, Coneheads I have not seen. But Half Baked I have seen. That's with Dave Chappelle, isn't it? Yep. I've seen that one. And then have you seen Dazed and Confused?
Yep.
Cheech and Chong. Oh yeah.
Yep. Hokage says I consider. Yep. Beavis and Butthead. I have not seen Beavis and Butthead. Hokage says I consider anime to be an art form. What about those little trains with the magnets and plastic, sometimes wooden and yes, I used to play with those.
Yeah.
Also, I feel like we got to bring up Thomas and Friends. That was actually a little after my time. I didn't really watch it. Thomas and
Yep,
Friends.
Thomas.
Yo,
Thomas the
dude, we had a
Train.
lot of. Listen, I mean, like, I'm just gonna name a couple. I mean, because like but like Fight Club, Bad Boys,
Yep.
the Home Alone series, Jurassic Park, all of these 90 movies. Like 90s were lit, dude. And when it came to film, Men in Black. I mean, all that like came from 90s.
Dude, I forgot about those, dude. The Bad Boys series, the first couple
Bad
of them was
Boys,
good.
Toy Story.
Toy
Like a
Story
lot of the
3,
good Disney movies, Scream, all that
Scream.
90s.
Oh yeah, all of it came out in the 90s. What about Halloween? Wasn't the first Halloween then too?
Well, no, like the first Halloween I think was 80s.
Right, but I'm saying, but most the other ones consecutive after that were also good too, and they were also they were in
actually. I mean, there was some in the 90s and they were really good, but actually those were coming out even in the 70s. There's a lot of Halloween movies out. Yep.
What about
Jingle All the Way? I think that was I think that was
was that 90s?
Oh, 84. Yeah, a lot of those horrors were 80s. Like Gremlins, I think was 80s. A lot of the horror 80s was like the horrors, dude. I think like was a lot of that's when horror. Like I think even the original like what was it called? Like the with the chick with the spinning head and shit. What was that? It's a popular
Exorcism.
Exorcist. I think Exorcism.
Yeah, because then didn't you have like Psycho? That was another one, like a really big horror film, Psycho.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I just know that I think the 80s were pretty big on. Let me see, Psycho. No, that was 1960. That was early horror. That was like what Phasmaphobia? Not Phasmaphobia. Phasma.
Hell yeah, dude. I'm trying to think here though. Did you ever see the scary movies? Was it Scarecrow? That was in the 90s, wasn't it?
I'm not sure. That says 2002, unless there's a 2002.
Oh, that might be it. Okay, so so 2000.
That's what I said. 90s wasn't really horror. That was 80s. I mean, everything kind of does psychos.
Leprechaun, wasn't that?
That I think. No, I think maybe yes. I think it was. I do remember watching it then.
Yeah, Leprechaun, 1993.
Okay, yeah.
Yep. So that does count, dude. That thing was creepy as fuck, dude.
Okage says for real. Chucky? I thought that was Chucky. I think was before. I think that was 80s.
Was it?
I'm looking. Let me see. The first Child's Play, which was the one that 88. I mean, again, there's been some in the 90s, but I mean that was all 80s that kick off a horror. I'm telling you, most
why is that
horror
crazy?
Was
why is it all horror from that time?
That was just what hit right then. I mean, that's what just like now. I mean, I would say it's making a comeback right now. Like I would say like right now, 2020s are probably going to be like another horror day. I mean, horror is becoming super popular again. I mean, it has been building up, but I'm saying this will probably be another decade of horror movies.
Right.
I just think they hit like that once in a while. But yeah, that was definitely. I feel like 90s Happy Gilmore, Adam Sandler movies like that. I feel it was like comedies and like
90s were like comedy. Yeah, comedy. I believe.
I mean, not just like Twister. We forgot all about Twister.
Oh yeah,
that was 96. I mean, there was just. I think 90s was honestly pinnacle of movies. Dumb and Dumber.
Technology. I think
Dumb and Dumber was 90s.
I think the technology got good. Yeah.
Again, I'm not saying American Pie movies. Those were all 90s.
Yep. What about Porky's? Was that before 90s?
I don't know that I've ever seen Porky's.
Oh man.
No, 81.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever.
Yeah,
seen
American Pie movies. Those were really freaking good. Damn, dude, there's just so many good movies. There was a lot from that time.
Wayne's World.
Yep, Wayne's World, party time, excellent.
But yeah. Hokage says, anyways, it's getting pretty late. I think I'm going to drop out. Understandable, Hokage. I think I'm actually about to drop out myself.
Yep, I am too, my friend.
We kind of went on a couple different tangents tonight, but it was good. It was good.
Luck titling this video for the podcast.
Oh, that's all right. That's all right. Yo, Captain Hook was 90s, like the series with Robin.
Dude,
Robin Williams.
Peter Pan, my friend.
Yeah. There was
Peter
a lot
Pan.
Of
oh yeah.
I forgot how many goddamn good movies there were in the 90s. Like you said, all the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, all the.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Menace
Oh,
to
yeah. Well, then
Society.
you had a lot of like a lot of shows too that I thought
Friday
were
with
really,
Ice
really
Cube.
good. Yep, Friday. Yep.
Jeez, so much.
Isn't that where that like phrase actually comes from? By Felicia.
Mothman Prophecies. Was that what it's called? The Mothman Prophecies. Oh, that was
Yeah,
2002.
Mothman. Yeah, but I don't know
That
if
was
that was.
2002.
Oh, okay. Yep. What
The
about
Matrix?
Silence of the Lambs? That was older than 90s, right? That was probably
Yeah.
another 80s film.
No, 91 actually. That
Was
did
it?
hit 90s. So that was probably at the end of the yeah, it must have been that was
The
like the end of
horror.
the whole 80s,
Yep.
yeah.
The Shining. The
Yeah,
Children of the
Shining's
Corn.
earlier. The Shining was old.
Yep.
That was I
Then you
think
got children.
80s, yeah.
Children.
Oh, that
Then
is
you got
80s.
Children of the Corn.
Yep. Jeez, man. Yep. Jeez, The Mighty Ducks. I can't believe I forgot about that movie.
Dude, that's a pinnacle movie.
Yeah,
The
dude.
Mighty Ducks, man.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. You know what I want to do? I almost want to find a hat because
Austin Powers. Oh my god, how did I forget that?
Mighty Ducks logo on it.
How did we forget Austin Powers, dude?
Oh gosh, and The Spy Who Shagged Me.
And yeah, the first one, The Spy Who Shagged. Those were all
Fook
90s.
you, no fook me.
Lord.
Hot Asians, baby, hot Asians.
Oh, wait, what was this one with these black guys that were in these suits? I forget the name of that. What was that called? I don't know. Oh well. But anyways,
Dude, you know what I want, bro? I'm about to buy this hat, dude. They've got a freaking throwback hat, dude, to the Mighty Ducks, dude.
Wait, how are you?
Dude, I'm about to get this bad boy, dude.
Are you talking about it has like it's the red with the green bill and it has like the logo of the Mighty Ducks mask?
Yeah, dude. Yeah,
it does look pretty sick, actually.
Dude, doesn't it though?
Yeah.
Dude, I freaking love, dude. I collect just some unique hats, dude, and wear hats all the time, dude. Like that's about to be what I'm about to do. Get a Mighty Ducks hat. There's other ones too. I mean, there's other ones. Like there's an orange one here that looks really cool too. It's got the Mighty Ducks logo, you know, but it's orange. But what color were they in the movie?
They were that purple and green, I think. I'm pretty sure they were the purple and green.
Because I think, dude, it would be sweet to do the purple and green, you know what I mean? But like the original, like straight from the movie, you know what I mean? You know,
Yeah.
and make it into like a, you know, like a flat bill or like a snapback hat.
Yeah,
because I'm not rocking no dad hat, bro.
Wait, maybe they didn't. I don't know that did they have hats in the movie?
Yeah, I swear the guy had a hat.
I think you're thinking of the jerseys. He put out the jerseys and they look like they were the white in that green color. But I'm seeing. Oh no, they had that purple in some of the jerseys, but I'm not seeing them with, and like I'm looking at like just Google images. I'm not seeing any
clips or whatever.
Yeah, I'm not seeing any clips where they're wearing the hats.
Yeah, because their jersey. So
I mean, it's still dope.
Yeah, so their jersey was the greenish blue with the white with the actual like duck mask, like the goalie mask with the sticks.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So maybe that's what it is. Then maybe that's what I'll roll with because
like
it's
the
pretty
white and the green. Yep.
Dude, they got a snapback right here. That's exactly that. It's a snapback hat, and it's exactly that teal blue with the silver, white, and black stripes with the logo on it. Boom, right here. I'm buying it. Next stream, I'm gonna have this bad boy on.
Do it up, dude. Do it up.
Dude. Nobody's gonna know what the fuck this is, dude. If you know, you know.
Listen, here's what if you know, you know. Nike did a Mighty Ducks Air Max sneaker.
What?
And they are sick looking.
Mighty Ducks Air Max?
Yep.
Oh god, dude, that's crazy. Oh man, that's insane. Dude, hold on. Here's a clip right here, dude. Here's a clip of the movie. The coach is wearing a green hat.
Oh, okay. I didn't see it, dude.
But I don't know. But you don't see the front of the hat. You only see the snapback portion. So I'm wondering if that's, you know what I mean? Like I'm wondering if that was the original or that was just a hat that he wore in the film. Do you know what I mean? That had nothing to do with the actual team.
Damn, dude. You know what these jerseys, Mighty Duck jerseys, go for right now? Vintage ones?
How much?
Dude, like $300 on eBay.
Were they? So let me ask you this. Let me ask you this though. Were they? Was that an actual team or was it made up?
I think it was an actual team.
Like at some
Hokage
point
says,
in
"Good
time?
night, Vietnam." That was good. Aiden says, "Hi, I'm back." Dude, you can't find those shoes anywhere. They're not on eBay. They're not on anything. I wanted to see how much those cost. Wait,
Well,
they
I
made a
wanted to
second
see
Mighty Ducks? And a third?
I don't think so. Did they?
Apparently.
What? Mighty Ducks is an American.
Oh, you can buy them off of StockX, which is a
Buy
shoe
what? The
website.
shoes?
Yeah, the Nikes. The Nike Air Max.
Oh wait,
98
it
Mighty
is a
Ducks.
real. It is a real team.
Yeah, I told
So
you I
it
thought it was a real
says.
team.
So it says an upcoming live action sequel television series, and it says and a real world National Hockey League hockey team. The movies revolve around a Twin Cities ice hockey team. What? So then what's the actual team?
I don't fucking know, dude.
I'm just wondering, is the team actually called the Mighty Ducks? You know what I'm saying?
Oh my god.
What?
They made a remake of the Mighty Ducks shoe that looks even more sick.
Hold on, I'm looking here. Hold on. So the following financial success of the first film. The Ducks of Anaheim hockey team was founded in 1993. Oh, so Walt Disney, because of the success of the film, they created the hockey team.
Okay.
The franchise was accepted by the NHL in December 1993 with an entrance fee of $50 million. Additionally, a new brand arena, Anaheim Arena, was constructed.
Yo, dude, look at this version of them. I think these look sick. I'm gonna send you a fucking.
I don't even know what we're even doing on stream still. Dude,
I don't know.
those look sick, dude.
Don't they? That's
Dude,
a
hell
remake they
yeah.
did of them in 2019, so like 2 years ago.
Interesting.
The Air Max 90's 30th birthday, and they did that version for the Mighty Ducks version. Yeah.
Anaheim Ducks is the new version of the team. That's the actual name of the team
okay,
now.
okay.
So that's not what I want. I want the one that says the Mighty Ducks.
Yo, go on eBay. You can find the old vintage hats.
I know, dude. I know, and that's what I'm about to do.
They're not that
Coming
expensive.
right up, baby. Coming right up. Alex says it's not an actual team because Anaheim got a team called the Ducks, but they are adult. And then it says, and they use to wear similar jerseys at some time. Yeah, Alex, that's what I was just reading on Wikipedia. So it was stating that apparently Walt Disney bought, the rights to make that into a team, and it was called the Mighty Ducks originally, and then they converted the name over to Anaheim Ducks or whatever it is currently now. So apparently that's what it was. But yeah, it was. I guess the team was originally owned and sponsored by Walt Disney after the make of the movie, according to Wikipedia. Very cool. Dude, I still think it would be legit though, wouldn't it? Like me to rock a fucking, like Mighty Ducks hat, like places. I feel like people, like I said, you'd have to know, you know what I mean? You'd have to know, you know what I mean? The movie in order to get what it is.
Look at this one, dude.
Because their logo, you mean because their logo isn't even the same. You know what I mean? Like the Anaheim Ducks, their logo is not the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. This hat looks legit, but it's not. But it's not the actual. You know what I mean? Like it's not the actual thing.
What is
Like,
the actual thing then?
I'll show you. I'll show you this one right here. Well, this one right here. Well, this one looks close to the actual, jerseys, like right here. I don't know if they'll show a preview in here when I posted it for some reason. Yeah, there it goes. It's loading on my end.
Oh, just the white and green. Okay.
Yeah, but you see what I'm saying? It's like, so you mean that's like the actual like jersey, that when you Google it.
Here's
look it
the
up,
This was the. I'm pretty sure this is the original hat. Then.
Let me see here. Oh hell yeah, dude! I would take that one too.
Well, yeah, but that's $180 or so, because that's the actual.
Jesus.
That's the actual one from
Holy
then,
fuck, dude.
and it's new with
100
tags.
$180. Oh my gosh. I mean, it is legit though, dude. Imagine
It
rocking
is
that bad
legit.
boy, dude.
I mean, would you though? Like, if you spent $180 on it with a new on tag, would you wanna?
Oh hell
You're
yeah,
like,
I'd wear
yeah.
it. Yep,
You're
I'd
like,
wear
fuck
that
it,
fucker
rip that tag
instantly,
off.
bro.
We going, baby.
Bro, there's no, but listen, it's not gonna, what's the point in it sitting on my shelf and collecting dust? There's no point in the world. I will put those bitches on and wear that sucker, dude. Hell, there's no way I would
Wait,
not
dude, look
wear
at
it.
this one. This is from a Disney store from back in the day. And so it's actually, and it actually says mine. It doesn't have the logo, but it says, well, it does, but it's a little different how it has the logo.
Oh, that's pretty cool too.
And it says Mighty Ducks on the sides of it.
Yeah, it
Like one
does.
side says Mighty, one says, and then like the whole front of it is the.
Dude, this one was wore a shit ton. You see
Well,
those
yeah, I
sweat
mean, it's,
stains, bro?
yeah.
Damn, though. That's pretty legit too, though.
Oh my God, look at this one, dude. No one in chat can see what we're doing right now. I apologize, chat. Alex says the throwback logo is very similar. Look at that one, dude.
What the fuck is this? Oh hell no. This is too far. Too far. This is a straight duck hat, dude.
Yeah.
This is like before they had mascot hats. Somebody just took the inner lining of a snapback and put this big rubber bill on it. Nope. That's too
funny.
far for me.
So,
You know another hat that I really, really want on a side note before we dip up out of here? You know the Chicago Bears hat, because I'm a Bears fan, but the Chicago Bears hat that is in, what's the movie? Is it Christmas Vacation? You know, have you ever seen the Christmas Vacation movie?
yeah, it's right here. You can buy it for $40, dude.
$40. Send me that link. Oh Jesus, that's a big ass link in Discord.
That's what it came to. With the tags.
Yeah,
on
but
it.
see, yeah, dude. Yeah, but see, look at that though. It's just freaking legit, dude. Hell yeah, straight from Christmas Vacation.
Dun, 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 dun.
Chicago Bears. The Bears.
Yeah, it looks like there's fake ones on there for cheaper, but it don't look like the actual original that I just sent you. But
yeah, no, it's got to look like, it's literally got to look legit.
yeah,
Like,
it
I
looks
think
like somebody
this
made
one you can
something to
tell.
try to-
This one you can tell that it's not the 100% as well. You can see because you can see the B is different. So like, you know, if you look at like the actual font between, you know, like the front of this hat, I mean, and you look at the actual picture that they put on here, you can see the font is slightly different on the B. You see it?
Yeah, the top of the B is more straight.
Yep. The top on the actual picture, I mean, you know, it's more, you know, pointed. The curves, you know, aren't rounded as much. They're more pointed off. You can see, and then you can also see, the distance on the left side of the B, you know what I mean, doesn't go all the way up to almost touching like it does in the actual Christmas video or the Christmas picture. So it's definitely been it's
made to look like, because they didn't know it was going to become that popular. Yep, makes sense. Well, sir, with that said, I think this is a good place to end it.
Yeah, man, no worries, man. Like I said, guys, thank you everybody for having me on the channel. You know, as always, I'll do my plug-in. But like I said, my name is Codations. I am a mobile gaming content creator on YouTube. You can definitely find me at youtube.com/Codations. Like I said, I'd love to have you there. We do have a Discord that we are working on building up as well. Again, it's all based around mobile gaming. I don't have a variety channel like Derek does, but yeah, other than that, I mean, that's pretty much it where you can find me. You can find me on all the other social media platforms. Codations exist out there as well. But those are the active platforms that I'm currently on. So, but again, as always, D, thank you very much for having me on the show, man.
Yeah, of course. And for everybody out there in the podcast sphere, I can be found omgitsderek.com, and you'll be able to find all my social links, all my Twitch pages, all my YouTubes, everything from my website, omgitsderek.com. Chat, thank you for joining us tonight live. For those of you that are watching live, listening live, thank you. Appreciate it. Hope you all have a good fucking night. It was good to be back. Good to have Codations back. The 2 weeks off was a little nice, but I enjoy doing this, so it was nice to be back. We will see you guys next week. Same bad place, same bad time. Till next time.
Later.
Later, nerds.
Later.